Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Let's get into it, man. First off, I'd like to thank my personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I will talk to everybody today, get everybody on the panel, man. We got so much to talk about. A lot of people in their feelings, a lot of people are emotional. One topic we got to talk about is David Benavidez haters. Are people hating on David? Is Anthony Yard more skilled than David Benavidez? We got to talk about that, man. We got to talk about real talk combat. We got to talk about round 105. We got to talk about Brim, unbiased unbiased Brim, the Brim Meister, whatever his name is this week. Brim said something interesting on social media. Brim says he got some of the best boxing takes. We're going to put that to the test because I believe Brim's boxing takes are Dookie. That's really it. That's what I believe is the boxing takes are. Brim going to show me something, man, because Brim, he be in his feelings. Brim be emotional. Brim be on all that type of stuff. So if Brim show up, let's see what Brim talking about. I see Brim ran away. He's probably going to get himself a Brim job. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. Hold on. Brim says, I'll be back in 20 minutes. He said, got family calling. And if you don't know what family calling means from where Brim is from, that means he got to go take a shit. That's really what this means. Brim is basically saying he got to go take a shit, get himself a Brim job. He got to go talk to Brian Norman on the toilet. He got other things he needs to do. That's what Brim is doing right now. So take all the time you need, Brim. Take all the time you need, my brother. That's it, my brother. Mrs. Mirage says, Nuke, are you single? Mrs. Mirage, the only person that's available to you on this channel is Brim, Mirage, Solidus T, but not me. We can't do it. We can't do it. We're gonna have to keep that moving, man. We got to keep that moving. Oh man, let me add. What's up, Real Talk? What's good, my brother?
Yo, what's good with you, Newt?
Man, how's everything going, my brother?
Oh, blessed as always. How about yourself?
Good, man. I've been noticing, man, that these people talking everywhere, talking crazy, man, talking crazy.
Nah, hell yeah, bro. I woke up like 50 Cent talking about what you say fuck me for? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, what's this kid's problem?
Hey, man. I mean, look, everybody got some kind of energy now, man. It's the time of the year, man. What's up, round one? What's good with you, my brother?
What up, bro? What you up to, guys?
Good, man. My brother, round one is getting some meat lovers pizzas delivered right now. He sound like he got a mouthful. Salute to you, my brother. Let's get to round 105. Round 105. What's good with you, my brother?
How we doing, Nuke? How was your
Good.
weekend?
Good, my brother. Good, man. It's full of fat bitches and love. That's all I need, man. I'm having
There
a
you go.
great weekend.
There we go. Fat bitches. Let's go.
Oh, man. Don't tell me it's not the man, the myth, the legend. Ashy, I need some cocoa butter knuckles. What's up, Ashy?
What's going on, Nuke? Hey, Nuke, man, I'm very disappointed in you, man. I'm very disappointed in you.
Tell me
He
why
didn't
you
talk about
disappointed,
David.
Ashy. What's going on?
I'm gonna tell
He
you,
didn't
man.
talk.
Look here, last live you had, right? Now,
Uh-huh.
mind you, when you went live, remember you seen my comment in chat. So I came on, so I'm backstage now. I'm looking at the screen that says backstage. Host can see you. So I'm waiting. So here comes Brim. Everybody else popping. So you sitting on a live challenging me to come. Oh, Ashley scared. He won't step up. He won't do this. Whole time I'm backstage waiting. What was
Now,
up with that, man? That was real diabolical.
wait, hold on now, hold on now. I believe I added you to the live stream, and then you just jumped off. Did you forget that part?
No, because I had my mic unmuted talking and wasn't nobody hearing nothing I was saying.
Come on now. Actually, we
Listen,
can
man.
go back.
Listen,
I
why?
tell you what I'm
Listen,
gonna
man.
do,
Why
Ashley.
would I come on?
Oh,
When
okay,
have I
I'm
ever
gonna give
just
you the
came on and
benefit
just
of the
popped off?
doubt, Ashley. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. So I'm gonna go back to that last live. I'm gonna clip that part, and the fact that you making me do all this to make a video just to prove a point, it's gonna be a nasty body bag.
Anyway, what I was going to say is, listen, man. I seen the body bag out here on the YouTube streets, man. Why my boy Mr. Mirage do your boy Steel Mills like that, man?
Oh
Why
man,
why he doing dirty like
He
that?
did me like
I'm
what?
Hold on, Mills. I tried to send this to you. So Mirage has made a video about Steel Mills. I don't know. I tried to let him know, man, and I mean
Who
it's
the
real
fuck else is
diabolical
watching
how he tried
Stadium
to do you.
watching?
Still, he got you on the dumb meter. He got you on a Ring IQ certified number 5 meter. He got Real Talk Combat as the boxing buffoon right under him. He
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Hit Kid as the potato brain, and he got
Oh, I
Jigglypuff
didn't
Tough
actually get to
as
see the video.
Shaky Logic.
Hey man, you got to see the video, man. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. He got y'all, man. He got y'all.
And
He did
his
y'all
whole
dirty.
his whole premise of the video is basically you talking about David Benavidez is saying Anthony Yard is more skilled than David Benavidez. He took like I want to say a 10-second clip of you saying he's more skilled than David, and he just played it over and over and over again. So it's basically that
Hold up,
one
but
clip.
he
Typical
also
fashion.
was hold up.
Typical.
He also was showing the fight with Yard and I forgot the dude he was fighting, showing his
Vossick.
skills compared to Benavidez's skills.
So
Was it
he
AI
showed
generated?
Benavidez hitting Vostick a few times, and he felt like
Man, stop it, stop it.
that proves his point. Now look, I mean
Oh
I do
my
disagree,
lord.
but at the same time, I thought it's if somebody gonna talk crazy about you, Mills, if somebody gonna run their mouth off, they need to have the nuts to get up here and at least say something to you. Because he could have clicked the link and just challenged you. He didn't need to go run and make a video and go talk
Hmm.
and all of this. He was really
Bro,
Hold
those
emotionally
up,
are
man.
triggered
skills, bro. I was
by
Listen,
That's
your
why.
man.
video.
Listen,
That's
man.
why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Where
Listen,
he
man.
at?
Listen, hold up, man.
So
So
Mirage, the
hold up,
link is
Nuke.
there for you. But Ashy Knuckles wanted to defend his boy. So
Listen,
let's just
man.
get into the debate
Listen,
because
man.
that's really what we're here for.
Okay, we could do that. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
get it.
so I'm gonna set the stage, and I want to ask everybody just so we know where we are before Mills get into the debate, because I know everybody gonna attack Mills on this. Even I got a little smoke for Mills. Do you believe, Real Talk Combat, that Anthony Yard is more skilled than David Benavidez?
um, yeah, I would say he is.
Oh man,
Damn!
damn! Round one. Would you agree that Anthony Yard is more skilled than David Benavidez?
That's not about the same. That's not
His
about
mouth
the
is
same.
full of a meat lovers right now. Let's go on to 105. 105. Is David Benavidez, is Anthony Yard more skilled than David?
Like I said last time, yes, and that's mostly because David Benavidez' fundamentals aren't there. So you can't consider yourself a pure boxer if your fundamentals are not there.
Okay, so we have 2-0 right now saying Anthony Yard is more skilled than David Benavidez. V, are you there?
Yeah, what's going on, Nuke?
Well, not much, my brother. Is Anthony Yard more skilled than David Benavidez?
Damn, fuck, man. I'm gonna say no, bro. I got Benny.
That's it. We got 2-1. 2-1. Gabriel, is Anthony Yard more skilled than David Benavidez?
I would say he's not, but that's just because I don't think either is very like elite or skillful.
Wait, Nuke. Let
Yeah.
me get a retake at that one. So I said no. I don't think he's skillful, but I don't. I think they're both the same. I think
So they're
they're both.
equal
Yeah, I don't.
skill.
Yeah.
Okay, and Gabriel, you're saying you are you favoring one or the other, or are you kind of
Uh,
like equal too?
I would say slightly Benavidez, but I'm not saying he's a lot more skillful.
Okay. Okay. So what's that, 2-2? Um, and my brother Flame on 24. This is why I like Flame. Look, Flame is the one dude that's gonna get on here and say, Nuke, you full of shit. And then he'll do that. Mills will do that shit too. But Flame, is Anthony Yard more skilled than David Benavidez, Flame?
Hell no.
Oh,
Imagine Benavidez losing to Lyndon Arthur.
that's what I'm saying, Flame. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. Now we already know, Ashy Knuckles. We already know you believe that David Benavidez has better footwork than Dimitri Bivol. We already know what you think.
First of all, for those, first of all, this is what I'm gonna say. For those who say that Yard is more skillful than Benavidez, cocaine is a horrible drug, man. Please,
Yeah, that's why
it's not
Benavidez
good
should
for you.
stop doing it,
It is not good for you to even be on
bitch.
it, to even believe that Yard is a better fighter than fucking David Benavidez. And y'all gonna see that on November And then y'all
Well,
gonna
I
move the
hope.
goalposts.
I'm
Then
not
it's
saying he's
gonna
gonna
hold up. Let
lose.
me finish. Let me finish. Then the goalpost is gonna be moved. He's gonna lose the better beef, and so on and so forth.
I hope.
Until he get all the belts, and then y'all gonna be like, you know
How is it
what?
a moving
Get
the
all
Y'all
the
always
goalposts
say
if
belts.
he
I've
was
always
good, but
believed in
I
Buddhism?
just
Who
didn't
doesn't
Hold
believe
on,
believe
in
let
in
him.
it?
Ashley
So
finish this. Let Ashley finish this real quick.
yeah,
Oh.
man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see how the guests get treated, man, when he come in here, man. But anyway, man,
Ashley,
like I
let me ask
said,
you a
man,
question. Why do
go
you
ahead.
think Mills would say something like Anthony Yarde is more skillful than David Benavidez? Why would you, if you feel like it's a little blasphemous, why would still Mills be so convinced that David is just not who you think he is? Why is he so convinced? What?
Simply out. I'm gonna use our own words out his mouth. He said he don't believe in him. He don't believe in the hype. He
Okay.
believe David Benavidez is all hype. Everybody say he don't have this, he don't have that.
Damn, you said that,
30 men
Mills?
tried, 30
Uh,
men died.
hold on,
That was pretty good
Listen,
take,
man.
bro.
Listen. Listen, man. The only reason why a lot of people don't really like David Benavidez is on the strength that his father talk shit and David Benavidez talk shit and he done challenged y'all king. So being that he did that, that's why a lot of people
no,
really don't like him. If it
Or
wasn't
maybe it's
for that,
cocksuckers like
because
you.
can't nobody say
no, hold
David
on, no.
Benavidez.
Hey,
Let,
you
let
Can I
me
hit
finish?
respond on that.
Can I
Let me
you
finish?
respond on
hit
that.
the
Hold on.
nail
Can
right
I finish?
then.
Can I finish? Can't
He already.
nobody say
Hold on. Let him finish real quick. Let him finish.
can't nobody say David Benavidez within the last 2-3 years been taking the easy fights and taking a bunch of bums. He fight good fighters. So all right, y'all laughing. Y'all laughing.
Oh
Listen,
my
y'all laughing. Y'all tell me.
god!
Y'all
So
tell
now
me.
Benvidez fighting all elite.
Y'all tell me who resume in their last 4 or 5 fights been better fights than David Benavidez had. Go ahead,
Anyway,
I'll wait.
Well,
Canelo
we
in a
don't,
way,
we
Bivol.
got. You gonna give us a
Crawford.
choice to pick from, or you just
What's it?
We'll
What's
see.
it?
Listen. I'm talking about from 168 to 175. I ain't talking about jumping around from the little weights on
Okay,
down and up to
okay.
Oh,
137. No,
Canelo
Bill
better
I'm
beat
talking
Cowboy,
about.
you
Benavidez.
I'm
fucking
talking about
homo.
the fighters that's in the 168 range to the 175 range.
Okay,
Tell
Canelo
me
better
who
be
they last
better
5
be a
fights been better than.
Bivol.
Hold on, dude.
Canelo.
They gotta be black
Tell
or
me
white.
who last
let's
5
let's
fights
do.
been better than David Benavidez last 5 fights. Go ahead, I'll wait.
Do they
All
gotta
right,
be
Better
so
be,
above
better
6
be
foot?
Bivol,
And
Canelo.
name the
we
fighters.
gonna
And name the fighters too.
okay. Let's start with Better Biev for sure. Let's start with Better Biev. Before he fought Bivol, he got to win off Bivol. Who he fight before
Hey,
Bivol?
Callum Smith, right?
Callum Smith. He fought Anthony Yarde. He fought Joe Smith Jr. He fought Marcus Brown. Um.
Vosdick.
Uh. And Bosnick.
None.
Was that
Hold up.
5 fights before?
Okay, listen.
Marcus
Hold on.
Brown.
Listen. Let me rebuttal his argument. David Benavidez fought more champions than those last couple of fighters you named out of
That's
your mouth
false.
for better be. So go
He
ahead.
Oh,
fought
you
two.
gotta
Wait,
be
whoa, whoa,
Go
whoa.
ahead.
He
false.
I'm gonna
fought
shut you
two.
down on
No,
that
no,
right
hold on.
there.
Look who's moving the
Listen,
Ashley,
goalposts
Anthony
now.
Yard. Listen, Anthony Yard resume.
Ashley.
Listen,
No, 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 no.
Anthony
Hold on,
Yard
Ashley. Hold
resume.
on. Let
Tell
me
me.
answer.
Oh,
Let me
Ashley,
Tell
you
me
need to
rebuttal.
if
sit this one
Anthony
out, bro.
Yard
Hold on,
resume.
Ashley. Let me
Tell
rebuttal.
me. Go ahead.
Dude,
Sit this one out, fam.
the only champions that Benavidez has fought is Plant
Hmm.
and
No, Plant wasn't a champion.
Well,
Listen,
former
Exactly.
are you talking
champions.
listen.
about
Hold
current
up, hold up,
champions?
hold up,
No, I'm
hold up.
talking about
Name the
former
fighters.
champions.
Also name the fighters that he
Vosdick.
beat. And also name the fighters that he beat to get his belt. Name
Yo,
that. Name
Ashley,
it. Name that too. Don't forget that.
Ashley
Ashley.
got vacated, dude. What the fuck, dude?
All
He
his
hasn't
belts
fought a
wasn't
Talking
champion.
about moving
vacation.
the
Hold on.
All
goalposts.
his
This
belts
nigga
that
keep
he
Yes.
adding
won.
more
All
stipulations
his
every
belts
Man,
time
that
you
that
he
open your
won
mouth.
Hold on.
championship
Let him
fight
was
finish.
was
not.
Let him finish.
crazy.
Ashley.
All his
Ashley.
belts that.
Hold on.
Listen,
Hold on. Let
man.
Ashley finish.
He
Let him
won a
finish.
belt. He won a belt without it. When he first won his championship, he was the youngest champion
It was a
in his
Ashley,
vacant
division.
belt. It
bro,
was
So
a
he
vacant
won
belt.
that belt. So the
Vacant.
point I'm trying to make is this:
Vacant.
he done fought. Listen, man. Name, like I
Vacant.
said, y'all got. He named Anthony Yard. Tell me what champions that he been beating.
Bro,
Tell me what
palabra, homie.
champions
Look at
Anthony
them
Yard beat.
crispy ass brows.
Oh my god, dude. Okay,
No,
look.
because he
Hold
named
on.
Anthony Yard. He said that's better fighters than David Benavidez's last 5 fighters. Name the champions that fucking
I
Anthony
also
Yard and the
said,
rest of
okay,
those
no, no, no,
fighters
no, no,
beat.
no, no. Don't get caught up on Anthony Yard. Don't get caught up on Anthony Yard.
You said Callum Smith. All right,
Marcus
name the
Brown was
champion Callum Smith beat.
Marcus Brown was a champion. Marcus Brown was a champion. Joe Smith
No,
Jr.
hold up. You
was a
said
champion.
Yard. Hold up. You said Yard.
You
Don't.
keep
Why is you
talking. You
skipping over Yard? Can you
no, 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 no,
explain
no. You
Yard?
no. I don't. Why
Can you
you skipping
explain the
over?
Yard?
Why are you skipping over Marcus
I'm
Brown?
not
Why are you
skipping. No,
skipping
you
over
skipping
Bozic?
over Yard. You got to
I don't
explain your
because
answers.
Brody. Listen, Yard is about to fight Benavidez, and according to Yard, I mean, just you said it yourself. This is a good fight. So
Listen,
and
man. You said
no,
that.
no, 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 no. I don't
How you
listen to
gonna
you
bring
enough,
up
family.
Vosdick? Y'all wouldn't even give
I,
Benavidez credit for Vosdick.
Vozick was a champion when Better Biev knocked
So
him
it
out. He's the
matters
one
if
who
he
sent
a
him into retirement.
champion or not.
Yes,
He
yeah.
that
No,
don't make him the
listen,
same person.
listen. The dude was off 3 years of retirement before Benavidez fought him. Let's do it like this: if Canelo fought Vozick off of 3 years of retirement and bullshit ass opposition, would y'all give him credit for that?
Y'all give him
No,
credit. Y'all
Of
give him
course y'all
credit
Hell
for
wouldn't.
no.
stopping a
Hold up,
drunken
I
hold up,
Of
hold
wouldn't.
up,
course
hold up,
y'all
all right,
wouldn't.
Kovalev
hold up.
that
Stop
didn't
right
So
have a
there.
let's
chain
get
Hold up,
so
in
stop.
let's
camp.
so so
Y'all
Hold on.
give him
What did you
credit for
say, Flame?
stopping Kovalev,
Let
and he was
Flame
a drunk
respond.
that didn't have a training camp. But Benavidez can't get credit for Visden. Man, come on, bro.
I didn't say
Stop
that
See,
he
it,
don't
bro.
get. I didn't say I didn't give him
Y'all
credit for
stay
Wasn't
Visden.
bringing that
Kovalev
nigga
I
the
didn't.
champ?
Canelo name
I
up.
didn't discredit him for
Not
the Visden
Canelo, but
win.
Kovalev.
no, he said if Canelo fought Gosdick, would he get credit? We wouldn't give
Yeah,
him
he'll
credit.
get credit because
Hold on, hold on,
he get
dude.
credit
Flame
for
on,
beating
hold
a
flame.
drunk.
You're
Hold
lying.
on,
You gotta
He
calm
get
flame
down,
on.
credit for
cuz.
being a drunk,
We
don't
gave
he?
we gave
You
You
credit
stop
to
being
lying.
drunk.
Benavidez. He was a good step up fight at 175. It was a step
But
up
it's
fight.
out. But when it come to Benavidez, y'all always taking shit away from the nigga, but don't
What are we
nobody want
taking
to
away?
fight
He
him.
Pause. No,
doesn't.
yo, no,
Okay,
no,
look, hold on.
Yoda's way. Don't cry.
Let, let's make this right now. And
Nobody want to fight him. Look at your boy Bivol. Oh
Listen,
Nobody
man,
wants to
hold
fight
on,
him.
hold
Bro, you
on,
sound like you
Oh,
on the
hold
edge of tears
on.
right now,
Hey,
I
bro.
almost
no,
forgot because I ain't get
oh,
it.
oh,
Hey,
oh!
we
You
can't
making
have three
videos
y'all
about
asses
me?
talk
new.
all that shit about
You
when we
making
were talking
Look,
videos
about
about
hey,
me?
Mills,
Benavidez
how's it
last
going?
time.
How's your
I
day
hope.
going,
Y'all
Mills?
Yeah,
brought
Hold
up
on
yeah,
one
Callum
second, Mirage.
Smith.
Let Flame on finish.
yeah. Let
Y'all
him
brought
get
up
his hit
Callum
off.
Smith. What he did? Duh. Y'all brought up Bivol. Y'all whole argument was he can't fight Benavidez because he got to fight a third trilogy fight with Better Be At. What he do? Pull a
He had
Schofield
back
in the
surgery.
hospital.
When did
Now the
Smith duck?
motherfucking
back
WBO won't
surgery,
prove that
He
he
had back
actually was
surgery.
hurt.
back surgery,
So
buddy.
When did
that
Smith duck
so
again?
y'all
Hold on,
argument
let him
is
finish,
null and
cuz. Let
void
him
because
finish.
he could have fought Benavidez if he really wanted that smoke, but he used Better BF as an excuse to duck Benavidez, then turn around and duck Better BF.
Hey, Nuke,
Now
look at
imagine
Indy
if
Man's
Benavidez
comment.
did some shit like that with y'all
Highlight
Oh,
replay.
Indy Man's comment.
these are arbitrary arguments, my G.
I
But
bet they
ball just
is
fresh
when they
off.
don't fit your narrative.
No,
Ball,
wait, hold
it's
on.
no, it's not a narrative. My narrative is truth, loved one.
don't get off the hook. Don't. No, I'm not gonna let you off the hook. You named Callum Smith and
Hold
Yard.
on. I'm
Hold
not
on,
Callum
hold on,
asking.
hold on,
Smith
hold on,
is
hold
the
on.
duck.
Let me
Let
holler
Mills
at Flame.
respond real
Let
quick,
me holler
and
at
then he
Flame.
can address Mirage, Ashy, and Flame. Because
Oh
he
no,
got
I'm gonna save
everybody coming
Mirage
at him.
dumbass till last because we
Okay,
got a
Mirage,
lot to
you last.
discuss.
Bro, if
Uh,
y'all just gotta just say y'all just don't
Can
like
you
him
let him
because he know you
speak,
want to
dude?
fight
Shut up.
Canelo, and that'll be
Can
the
Shut
end
bro?
of
up.
the
Can you
debate.
hold on.
stop, dog?
Let him
We ain't
speak.
gotta
Damn.
we ain't gotta disrespect them like that. We ain't got dis. It's all love. We ain't gotta disrespect them like that.
Who disrespecting somebody?
I'm listen,
You.
man.
Somebody
I,
said something?
Nah, man. Ain't nobody say nothing. Don't worry
Bro,
about that.
Oh,
Don't
stop.
worry
okay.
about
Just
that.
chill out, bro. Damn.
Listen, man. Listen. I done said it on here a multitude of times. I'm not a Benavidez fan. I'm not. I don't think he's a bad fighter though. But the thing is, when y'all put all these extras on him and y'all drag him out, so when we put this shit back in context, now all of a sudden we haters. Now all of a sudden we got this wild disposition of him that he's not deserving of. He's just being mistreated or whatever, bro. It's simple. Stop amping, dude. You're not about to sit here and tell me B-ball is ducking a Benavidez when he done went
He just
24 rounds.
literally ducked him,
You
dude. He dropped
can't
his
dunk
belt.
somebody when you
He
have
dropped his
back
belt.
surgery.
He dropped his belt.
Oh my lord, my man.
He dropped
This
his belt.
that's a disingenuous
He
argument.
dropped his belt. So
That's
all
a
of a sudden he
dis
got back surgery. Man, come
that's
on. I told y'all
is he
them
not in
boys
the
was not finna
hospital?
fight again. I told y'all Better BF and Bivol was not fighting again. What
He
y'all said?
just
Yeah, they
had
is. Yeah, they is. Why they not
he
fighting?
just got out
And in
of
fairness,
back
hold on,
surgery.
to let me moderate. In fairness, Flame on did call this all the way in the back. He said they won't fight the trilogy. He said this was someone's gonna pop up. That's exactly what happened. Flame on is right about that. I will give him his credit on that. You got the floor, Mills.
So we so
Before
you
you,
so we just dismissed somebody having back surgery, right? Like
Bro, we
that's
don't know
we
if he
got to
had back surgery. I could go take
he
a picture in the
literally has
He
pictures of
hospital.
him
just
in the
had back
hospital.
surgery, bro. Come on now, bro. How you not gonna
Okay,
hold on.
big.
understand this?
I
Hold on.
can't.
Flame on, bro. Come
Unless
on
the
So did I
now.
Oh
miss?
my
Hold
WBO.
on. Did I
lord.
miss some news? Did I miss
Look,
some news if he
hold
had
on.
Yeah,
You
you
surgery
still
to
actually
got.
prepare
did.
himself?
No,
Flame
yeah,
on,
you
you
actually
sound
did apparently.
disingenuous.
You
Say
still
You
something
missed
have to
some
else.
news
wait.
then.
Flame
Hold
on.
on,
God.
That's
guys.
crazy.
Guys, you still
Did
have
he
to wait
post his
about 5
hospital
days.
papers?
Okay,
You
so
gotta
The
wait
all
five
right.
days.
WBO
Oh,
is waiting on
So
the
God. He's
papers.
got to
The
submit a
WBO
Hold
is
on,
paper.
but
waiting
we
Hey,
on the
don't
hey,
papers.
look.
his
The
own wife's
WBO
talking
don't
shit on
believe this
it.
nigga. How
look,
y'all
hey,
gonna
Flame
knock
on.
me for
Flame
believing
on.
not believing this
Woo!
nigga?
Bro,
Flame
bro, bro,
cooking.
The fuck out of here,
first of
man.
all,
Y'all some
Oh my.
fanboys
first
on
of
the
all, you
low,
want to
bro.
give
I'm
a
just gonna
guy,
say
you
it
want to
how it
give a
is.
Look,
okay,
wait,
okay.
wait,
The
hold on,
proof
hold
is
on.
in the
Hold on,
fucking
round one on five.
pudding,
Let
bro.
him finish. Let him
The
finish. Let him
proof is in
finish.
the pudding. It's right there in your face. Y'all keep moving the goalposts. If this was David Benavidez, he would be getting getting hella smoke, bro. Hella
For having
smoke.
surgery?
Bro, there's
He getting
no
hella smoke
proof
for
that
having
he had
surgery?
surgery. Why does the WBO want proof that he had surgery?
Oh my God, my
Okay.
So they
man.
don't
Oh,
study
nigga,
him.
he
Oh
They don't
my
check on them.
Lord.
That
What's
was
up?
just
If they
trippy.
believed him like y'all believe him, they would have had some
Oh my
documentation.
lord.
I mean, we were talking shit
What? Wait,
about him
hold
the
on one
other
second. Round
day.
one.
But
Mirage.
guess what?
Mirage.
Schofield did that same shit,
Oh
and he
my
got tried for
lord.
that shit.
Look,
Mirage.
Now
I got a
now
question.
Bivol Schofield. Now
Hold on.
Bivol
You
Ashley and
damn
Schofield is
Mirage.
right
Do
back.
he
you
is.
guys
Oh my
do
lord.
you guys believe that Bivol had surgery? Do you believe that it's
Hey, can
something
I
that
say
needs to be
something?
verified? Do you guys believe it? Ashley and Mirage. Do you guys believe it?
He
They
probably had
don't.
some. He had some niggling little thing, elective surgery done, but he did that as an excuse
Oh
not to
God,
face
oh.
the
Hey,
smoke.
can
An
Hey, thank
hey,
you
hold
excuse.
for
on. Can I
keeping
say
it real,
something?
bro.
It
Hey,
suddenly emerged like
Come
3 months later after his fight. Like, did he get injured? Like, what he was
Mm.
laying on the couch watching
Look,
TV?
guys, we have like
hey,
5 or 7 days
When this
to
injury
get those
happened?
Hey,
paperwork. No, no, no. We
hey,
got
better
5 or 7 days.
BL
We're not
took
gonna touch
years
it.
off his ass.
What I
That's what
want to
happened
ask, hold
to him.
on. What I want to ask, Ashley, is how many
Hey,
champions,
better
current champions
BL
or
got
former
dogs laid
champions,
up
have
in the
Benavidez beat?
hospital.
Shut up, dude. How many champions has Benavidez fought that are
listen,
current
man. Can I
or
Hey,
can
I
I
former
don't want
can
to
I
hear
champions?
This
shit
shit is
about
No,
none
no,
of
laughable.
them.
no.
This shit
Answer
Five,
the
must be
about
going
five.
question.
through the
Okay.
belt.
Hold on. Somebody answer 105's question, and then Ashley can go right
This
after that.
shit is laughable. Oh my
Five,
yo?
god.
So
five. And
let
I
me
That nigga act like
let me
hey,
get a
Barbs ain't
take
I
on
had
this
have to
belts
one.
correct.
before.
I have to
Yes.
correct that my good friend Steel Mills.
Nah,
He said
I don't want to
Marcus.
talk
Both
to you
had
yet.
belts.
Mirage,
I
He
got
answer
said
the
I got
question.
so many
so.
bars for you, bro. I got so
So
many
One,
bars. You just
which
I got
so
so
one?
Mill,
many
hang on,
bars for you. You just
hey Mills.
chill.
You
Just
said
no.
you
I
No, no,
got
said
no.
so
Mirage,
no.
Ashley,
Hold
answer the
on.
Hold
One
on.
question.
Let
at a
him
hey
time.
talk.
One
Mills.
at a time. One
Mills.
at a time.
Let him
You said
not.
Marcus Brown was a champion. Are you sure about that?
Marcus Brown wasn't a champion.
Are you sure? Do you want to bet some money?
I'm asking if I was Marcus
No, no,
Brown not a
you said
champion.
it. You said it, not
Was
me.
Marcus Brown the
Now,
champion? If I'm wrong,
how
I'm
much you
wrong.
want to bet?
I don't bet. If he wasn't a
Yeah,
champion, I'm wrong. I
that's a
was
good. Yeah,
wrong.
you're smart for not betting because you'd be fucking broke.
Okay. Right on, right on, right
Yeah,
Yeah.
on.
big
Watch,
Okay,
big
so
watch.
Mirage
now
is a
let's talk
Hey,
veteran.
about Bozic and let's talk about Joe Smith Jr. Let's
no,
talk about Bozic and let's talk
let's
about Joe
talk
Smith
about
Jr.
you
Now
not
let's
knowing
talk
what the
about you.
fuck you're
Hey, yo,
talking
can we get?
about
Can I have
at
this dance
all.
with Mirage
Bro,
real quick?
why y'all put so
Why
much
are you guys
Can I?
ducking
emphasis
the
on
Can I
question?
have
champions
this
and
dance
not
with
the
this dude real
Yeah.
quick?
fighters?
Can I body
Hold on,
this
Mirage.
Aussie fuck real quick?
Body me. Come on, go
Go
on.
Can
ahead,
I
Hurry up.
bro. I'm gonna
please
let
Get
you
it,
body?
get
get it
Okay,
wrapped up.
hold on. Let him get into it real quick. Mirage, explain to Steel Mill what your video was about today, and then let
Oh,
Mills respond
Oh,
to it.
wait. No,
my video is simply about education. That's all it is. I want to educate and help people who need help, like
Mm-hmm.
Steel Mills. That's all.
Okay.
It's like a
All right. Well, help
crackhead
me out.
teaching
Help
us
me
how
out.
to
so,
Talk
smoke
to me.
crack.
oh, wait, before we start
Talk to
this
me.
debate, I want to kind of add
Hey,
a
well,
rule here.
like Tum Tum made a
Hold on,
count.
Mirage. Hold on. I want to add a rule here that you are not allowed to use if, but, or maybes in the past tense. You can only use them in the future tense because we don't know what's going to
I
happen.
have
But
a
if
rule.
No, let him. He can use.
no,
Let
You
him
don't
use it.
say something stupid
Let him do his
about
thing. Let
that.
him
no,
let
that's
him.
This
not
is
the
this is
rule
a
because
free open debate between these two guys. So,
My
Mirage, you got
rule is
any?
you can't say something stupid round one. How about
Well,
that?
you
So
already
see you
lost
next
that
week.
one.
you
Yeah,
already
you
lost,
lost that
buddy.
one by a country mile. But go ahead,
Okay,
Yanni.
so Mirage, your argument is David Benavidez is significantly more skilled than Anthony Yard. That's what the video was about, and you showed film believing that
Yes,
highlights those skills. Is that accurate?
correct.
Okay, and then
100%. And
Steel
even the
Mills
mere
also
suggestion
made
they're
the
even
Dum Dum video.
comparable. Yeah.
Ronald
Even
Gravel
the
was
mere
his
suggestion
only
they're
champion.
comparable is
Ronald
farcical.
Gravel was his
It's
only
it,
current
it's
champion.
laughable. And I demonstrated that with video footage.
Ronald
And
Gravel,
yeah, there's not
buddy.
Hold
much
on,
to say.
105. Hold on, 105. All
Yeah,
right,
there's nothing much to say. The evidence speaks for itself.
okay.
Ronald Gravel
The
Okay,
was
evidence
his
of
hold on,
only
what?
hold on,
champion.
105. Hold on, 105. I'm gonna let everybody get into it, but I gotta let Mills get his first because Mills got
The
to get this done. Go ahead,
the
Mills.
the evidence of what? I couldn't even really hear what he was saying. The evidence of what?
Evidence contradicting everything you said. Do you remember what you said yesterday, the other day? Do you even remember?
About David Benavidez not being as skilled as Anthony Yard.
Correct.
All right,
And
now what evidence
saying it
did you
with a straight
present?
face.
What
Congratulations.
what evidence did you present? Did you present to contradict everything that I was saying?
One undefeated, one
David
got three
showing
losses.
high level counter punching that he counter punches
On
frequently
what? On
whenever
what?
he wants.
On what? I didn't watch a little whole ass video, so I'm gonna need
Oh well,
deets
that's
on
some
that.
bitch ass shit. Then
I didn't watch
don't
a
talk
whole
to
ass
me.
video. I
Then
didn't
don't
know
talk.
I didn't know you made a video about the guy, my man. So I'm gonna need you to provide context of what it is that you were saying.
Oh
The
What footage did
guard.
you
no, you
I
need
don't
to
think
what
anybody
footage
else
did
did.
you what footage did you
okay. Does any
provide?
He
Go ahead.
provided the Volstick footage, the Benavidez versus Volstick.
That's
Okay, so
fucking
what's so
funny.
funny? What's so funny? So now it doesn't
Oh
count.
man, this
So
shit
when,
is bro. Oh
so
my
when
Elite
you so
god,
when you
counterpunching
actually
against a
when you
38-year-old
this shit
Bosnian.
is
Okay.
counterpunch
hysterical.
some dude, it doesn't count apparently against Gvozdyk. What is that? Your argument now doesn't
A
count.
38-year-old man now.
He
Yeah,
was
The
the
that's
footage,
what we
first
the
can't
footage,
use.
majority of
the
that.
Hey,
footage
He
was
was.
proven.
Four-year
whoever used this
retirement.
metric, whoever
Listen,
used
man,
this
the
metric
footage
for
was
any other
still
fighter,
Mill. The
when
footage was proven
hey, when
that David
Beterbiev
Benavidez
knocks out
showed.
bums, when Beterbiev knocks out bums, do you say, "Oh, who did he knock out?" No, you don't. But
Okay,
against
right on.
David, it's only going to be. It doesn't count unless it's against an
When,
elite.
Well,
when
better
was
BS
last
knocks
David's
out
It
last
doesn't
champions.
count
knockout?
as.
Hey, Bivol whole
Bro,
resume
if you
full
haven't
of
watched
bums.
if you haven't watched my video,
Oh
man, I'm not going
my
to talk to you. You got to watch the
Okay,
video.
hold
Hey,
on.
no, it's not.
Hold on. I have the video right here, and there's a lot of crazy comments on here too, man. That's a little off. And so, even Solidus P came on there and said, um, these people on IBFP don't know boxing for real, for real. Steel Mills disappointed me. The dude is a certified lame, just like the IBFP.
Shout out to Solidus.
Oh,
His
I'm going right on his
Shout
bisexual
channel
out to
and
panel
Solid
bagging
rating.
P.
him.
Word up.
He's easy
Shout out
work.
to my boy.
I be trying to get Young in the past. I'm about to smoke that fool too.
Oh
Now,
That's why I
my
say
God.
that's easy work. That's
that's all
easy
I'm
work.
saying. That's why I don't get them dudes
That's
no breathing room,
that's
man.
easy work, man. It makes sense that he would go to this dude's channel, bro. These dudes like to get pegged, and they want to get pegged by
No,
David
it's a
Yeah, I
Benavidez,
circus
bro.
gave
work,
you
This shit
some
bro.
is
free
fucking.
It's a
promotion. I
This
don't
shit
know
is
circus
why
work
weirdo
over there,
shit.
he's
bro.
so
This
ungrateful.
shit is
they
this
they
shit.
hop on their
This
channels
shit
and
is
then they
y'all
cry
some
about it.
Mills,
the hot
I gave you
chewing
some
with you
free
motherfuckers just be
promotion.
Bro, they
blowing
be go
me.
around
I
patting each
made you
other on
So,
the back,
famous, bro.
bro.
Listen,
You're not
listen,
famous.
listen,
Mirage,
listen,
All
All
right,
you just
listen,
proving
listen,
your
listen,
argument
listen.
wrong,
all
man.
right.
Don't get
Let
mad.
Steel Mills
I ain't
respond.
talking about you, Ashley. I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about Solidus. What the fuck? The entire fight with David Benavidez and Volsic, he was for about the first 8 rounds, and then his work rate just completely plummeted and he gassed out. Counterpunching where?
He shows you in the video. That's why you need to watch it.
I mean, you
one
haven't
little
watched it,
10,
but you're
20-second
asking
clip
for
isn't
evidence.
gonna. What 10, 20-second clip isn't
It,
gonna do
it,
anything.
it isn't, dog. It isn't. On
Yeah, Mills.
instinct, no,
Hey,
no, no,
Mills.
no, 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 no. On instinct, Deontay Wilder. If we're gonna play like that, Deontay Wilder counter punches on some way, shape, or form. He's trained to a certain. He's trained. He's a trained fighter. When I'm talking about counterpunching, I'm talking about sophisticated counterpunching, man. You're gonna make somebody
Correct.
miss, you're gonna make them pay, you're
Correct.
gonna catch and shoot,
Exactly
catch the
correct.
body shot on the
Exactly. Correct.
catch the body.
Exactly. He
And
shows that in the
David
video,
Benavidez,
and it
no,
wasn't
he
a
I've
one
never.
second clip.
Oh my
He
god, dude!
shows that in the
5 second
video, and it
clip.
wasn't a 1 second
oh
clip.
my god, I
How
just
long was the
said it.
clip? Was what 20
You're
seconds, 30
literally
Just
seconds?
go
describing
watch the
David
clip, man.
Oh
Benavidez
my god,
20 or 30
when he's not
seconds?
doing that
Tell
to
me.
you are
Ask
Gvozdyk.
Nuke,
talking,
man. He said he got it on.
you are
He got it
So
right
talking.
so
here.
look
Just
looking
ask
at the
him.
film right now, David Benavidez missed like 2 or 3 punches on that same clip. Like if we're just being honest with you,
Okay.
like yeah, he
Should
made
we
one
take
and he got hit on the chin on another
so
in the
so
same
should
clip that you posted.
so should we take that into consideration as well?
So look
And
at
then
what
a
y'all
couple of those
doing.
hit the gloves.
Listen,
Should
man.
we
Look
take
at
that
what
into
y'all
consideration as
doing.
well? Should we take
Look
that
at the
into
part.
consideration as well with him missing all them punches in that same clip? Should we do that as well? Let's be
No,
real here.
they're gonna
What
Let's
say
be
no,
let's
clip?
be
dude.
Since you said you
And
don't believe.
then he
logical here. Let's be
and then
logical here.
and then he
Well, let's be
shows
logical. You miss a punch, therefore you can't counter punch. Is that your
and,
logic
and
now?
He
then he
missed a
shows
So
a film of
couple.
Lyndon
is
Arthur and Anthony Yard. And honestly, both of these guys have missed punches in those clips. So, like,
Everybody
if we're
missed
being
punches,
honest,
man.
if
Y'all act like
I'm
don't.
just being honest here. I'm not
Y'all
making it that
stupid,
both
yo.
guys missed punches and both guys got hit in both of those clips.
Yeah, Mills. Who do you think's a better boxer, Gvozdyk or Anthony Yard?
Vozick by a country mile, but
Okay,
Vozick hasn't been
how
fight
did David beat
because
Gvozdyk? How did David beat Gvozdyk? Did he stop him?
He was
David.
old.
How did David
No,
beat Vozick?
it didn't
Yeah, did
stop
he
him.
stop him?
No, he
No,
didn't. He
Bostic got
Hang on,
outworked him
that
old.
for
means
the
he
first eight
outboxed
rounds.
him. He
Bostic got
outboxed him.
old.
He outworked him for the first 8 rounds. You're talking about a
Okay,
dude whose tools is completely rusted, 3 years off the couch off of retirement.
so he
He
beat
gets
Gvozdyk or
credit.
Hold
outboxed
on,
Listen,
him to
hold on,
avoid
listen, listen,
decision.
listen, listen, listen,
hold on. Let
listen.
me ask
He
Steel Mill
gets
this.
listen,
Let
listen.
me
mute
He
ask
him,
Steel
gets.
Nick.
Mill. Hold on,
Oh
Steel
my
Mill. Let
fucking
me ask
god.
you this. Let me ask
No,
you
no,
this
no, no,
real
no, no,
quick.
no.
Let
Hold
me
on. No,
ask you
no, no,
this
no,
real
no.
quick.
Ashy,
Let me
chill. I
ask you
got
this
you.
real quick. Hold up.
Let me ask you, but because the thing, if you ask me a question, I got to answer both y'all questions. Let me highlight this dude real quick. I
Get it.
got you. I got you. Listen, man. Vozick was off the couch for 3 fucking years, and I've
That's not
never
true.
discredited.
That's
Oh
not
my
true.
fucking god. I
That's
never
not
discredited.
true.
Oh my
He
fucking
fought
god.
2 fights that were
Oh
eight
my
Bro,
god.
rounders.
He
relax.
He
had
had
Let,
three
let
three
him
fights.
go through
Because
them
fights.
in
He had
peace.
wasn't, bro.
three.
He is
he
talking
Eight
fought
about
two
rounders.
bums that look like
he's
shit.
trying to die on the hill of Bolotnik's dog, as if Bolotnik's is not a dude, is a litmus test for up and coming challengers. Don't talk. We're
3
not talking.
tune-ups.
We are not
3
talking
tune.
about no goddamn Bolotnik, dog.
3.
Stop,
He
stop,
had
stop,
3
stop,
tune-ups, bro.
stop,
He fought
stop.
3 people.
Ashy.
You just naming one though.
Listen,
So tell
You
us how
can't
many
say
people he got to
because
fight.
about
that is
he
the
had
highest of the
3.
3 dudes that he fought, and Bolotnik
It
ain't
doesn't
shit.
matter. It's called a
It don't
tune-up. It's
matter.
called a
He
It's
tune-up.
wasn't
tune-up.
off the
Does matter.
couch, bro. That's
Oh
the
my!
point. You just
It
saying he was
does
off the
matter.
couch when he wasn't.
It doesn't.
He
You
You know,
was
can't, you
8
can't
the
just say
rounds.
this
fucking
dumb shit,
couch.
bro.
He
We're
has
gonna.
not
You
fought
can't.
nobody at a contender level to the
Okay,
point
now
where
you
he
just
will be
moved the
completely.
goalposts.
I
So
Now
you
didn't
you
move
just
the
moved
goal.
the
If I moved the
goalposts.
goalpost and I discredited him for the win, and I've never discredited him for the
okay,
win,
so
I
tell us
personally think,
so tell us who he
Ashy,
was supposed to fight. So tell
Ashy,
us who
man,
he
Bro,
was
can
Ashy,
y'all
supposed to
let the
fight.
man
Ashy.
speak for
Who
more
was
than
he
2
supposed to
I
seconds?
fight out of
can't
those
talk
3
to two
fights?
more. You
It's
realize
3
how it's y'all
bums
two talking to
defending
me and
3
ain't nobody
bums
else
that
talking to
Vosdick
y'all?
beat.
You realize it's 2 of y'all talking to me and ain't nobody else on the panel talking to y'all. Can I get the fade with one person at a time? I've been jumped before and I got busy, but I would rather hit the head up. Let me get the head up. Now, Vosdick was off the couch practically for 3 years and fighting a Bolotniks, a dude who is used as a litmus test for contenders to see if you can contend on the world stage. That ain't about shit. That ain't is not. And then what's the dude? Rodrigo, the Brazilian dude. Man, these dudes ain't shit. These dudes ain't shit. If you're gonna go into a fight with a contender, a dude on a contender stage, you need to fight somebody that is going to completely eradicate the cobwebs off your skill set. He didn't do that. Nonetheless, I give him credit for the win because I think from a skill set standpoint, thus far, Vosdick is the best win on his resume. I don't think he's the best boxer on his resume. I think Plant is a better win than Vosdick simply because he was more active, fighting at a higher level than Vosdick. But I think Vosdick is a good win on his resume. We're not going to. I'm not going to. I've never discredited him for that win personally. I've never. You can't find nowhere where I discredit him for that win. What I am saying is this: he was not doing any sort of sophisticated counterpunching in that fight for your dumbass to run off and make a video and try to make this dude off as if he's Floyd Mayweather. He wasn't, dog. He was being first. He was out working Vosdick for the entirety of the first 8 rounds, and then he gassed out. You do not see no sophisticated counterpunching in there on a consistent bit. Nothing compared to what Anthony Yard did to Kovalev, where he buzzed that dog, where he buzzed homeboy and had him running for the entirety of the 8th round. He's a better counterpuncher than David Benavidez. That's just a
Body
fact.
bag.
And I never said the dude was just this super high level,
A
like
body bag?
he's
So
leads over
hold
David
up.
Benavidez.
You
I
So
done
never
yet
hold
or
up.
said
what?
that.
You
So
done? You got
hold up,
something
hold
to
up,
Kovalev
hold
say?
up.
is
Everyone
a
sounds so
fucking
I never
stupid.
said that.
So let me answer. I you got to give us
Kovalev
a
is
chance
a
to counter. You got to give us a
What
chance
we,
to counteract your
why are
argument.
we talking
So
about
basically, you
Kovalev? We're talking
saying,
about
well. See the
Gosling.
thing.
hold up. Let me say something. So basically, you saying him having them 3 tune-up fights, right? So you tell me who he was supposed to fight then before he fought David Benavidez. After 3
Somebody
fights,
not
you
named
said he was off.
Bolotniks.
So how long David was supposed to wait? Because you got to remember, David just came to 175. So you telling me David was supposed to wait? How long
I
he was
didn't say
supposed to
shit
fight?
about David Waiting. I didn't say shit about David Waiting. I didn't say shit about David
No, I
Waiting.
said when he fought Vostick was his first fight at 175. So I'm asking you, who was David was supposed to fight to wait on Vostick to get those
Wait,
fights
I
that you
didn't
What
we're
was
say
talking
not.
y'all
shit
about?
waiting
about
for?
David Waiting.
We're not talking about that.
Is
I'm
it
talking
No,
about
Vostick or
who
you're saying
nobody?
Vosdick's
Vostick was
his
coming
choice of
off the
opponent,
couch.
dog. What
You
you talking
saying his
about David
opponent?
waiting for?
Listen,
So is
man,
it
you
Vostick or
know what I'm
nobody?
saying, but you just trying to fight the power like you fucking
No, I'm
public
not,
enemy,
dog.
but you can't do it, bro. Take the clock off your
Oh
neck.
my
You're
God,
not Flavor
Ashley,
Flav.
Oh
Take
my
the
that's
God,
clock off
Ashley,
ridiculous.
your
listen to
neck.
me
You're
very
not
carefully,
Flavor
dog.
Flav.
I'm not
I'm on.
Ashley, listen to me
Go
very
ahead,
carefully.
brother. Go ahead,
What
man.
I'm saying has nothing to do with David Benavidez waiting. I'm simply saying Vosdick could have picked better opposition than a fucking Bolotniks and a Rodrigo from Brazil who wasn't even really ranked. Can we get somebody in the 25? Can we get somebody in
Hey,
the 20? Can we get somewhere along that line? Like, what are we doing?
hey, Ashley, I have a question. So, if Vosdick wasn't watched right now, why was this fight after Benavidez another bum? I don't remember the guy's name.
That's a good
Why
point.
do
I
Morel.
wasn't even gonna take it
why do
there
you go back?
personally.
Why do
I
you
wasn't
go?
even gonna take it there. I wasn't even gonna take it there.
Because he
Why do you
can't
go back
find
to fighting
opponent. I
bums?
mean, who gives a
Listen,
shit?
who he
Oh,
fight after David Benavidez don't got shit to do with
it was
Benavidez.
before and after.
Yeah, I just want to
He,
respond to
he
him.
And
beat he
and
beat him
So
with a
the
tired
point,
I'm
the
man.
point, the
I'm
Yo,
gonna let
point y'all
Mirage.
trying to,
I'm
the
gonna
big
let
point y'all
Mirage
trying to
go.
skip over is when David Benavidez first came to 175, right? If Volstick was supposed to take a bigger fight, that means he wasn't going to get David for his first fight. So the point I'm trying to make is, who would have made y'all more comfortable for David to fight to take out Vostick for his first fight at 175, and tell
No,
me
you
who Vostick should have fought before he
some
fought Benavidez
They should have fought
to make
contenders.
his
They
somebody
win
already
ranked
told
higher
you
than
that.
to make
Bolotniks.
his win against him bigger than what it was. Since y'all saying Bostic was a
Somebody
bum.
ranked higher than Belatnis, dog, and y'all keep going away from this. I'm not discrediting Vosdick. I'm not discrediting the Vosdick win. I'm not. I'm
Because
not
if I
discrediting him for
remember,
that win.
Bostic was winning that fight against Better Be before he got knocked the fuck out. If
And
y'all remember that.
that was a Vosdick at the peak of his powers, who was
It
the
doesn't matter.
champion,
What,
bro.
3 years?
That
Hold up. So
does
you
matter.
telling me 3 years off, or you done lost everything
Yes,
now?
yes,
You done
that
lost
matters.
everything now. Come on, bro. We done seen too many people retire for 2-3 years and come back and pick damn near right
Ashley,
up
do you
where
watch
they left off.
basketball?
Who?
Like
So come
who?
on, man.
Like
You
Let's
watch
who?
stop it.
Who?
Who?
New York
If you
City,
special, listen. If you're
listen.
special,
No,
you're
Who?
just
who?
special.
Name
That's just
Who?
what it
somebody.
Actually,
is.
answer
We ain't even got to
who?
take it there. We ain't even got to take it there. New York City is a mecca of basketball. So I know you have some level of expertise on basketball. When Jordan took that year and a half off from when he retired, when he retired and went and played baseball, what happened to him that following year? The minute he came back,
He
did
went to
he
the
not get bounced out?
So
listen.
how
Did
many
he
years
not
did
get
George?
bounced out?
How many years did
I'm gonna
George
answer. I'm
Foreman
gonna
take
answer your
off?
question. I'm gonna
How
answer
many
your
years
question.
did George
I'm gonna
Foreman
answer
take
you.
off? 1
Mirage,
year, yeah.
shut up.
I'm gonna answer your question. If we going by that logic, then that means because he went to what? The damn near the conference finals to play before you get to the NBA finals. So if we going by that logic, he shouldn't even made the fucking. He shouldn't have made it that far. He shouldn't even made the fucking playoffs. He came fresh off retirement and went to damn near the fucking finals. So what is you talking about?
And
If you're
got bounced
special,
out.
you're fucking
The
special.
fact of the matter is this. The fact of the
But
matter
if
is
you're
this.
special, you're special.
A full season, a full training camp, and all that shit. A whole off season to prep for the season ahead of you. He came back and he went on another three-peat, dog. That's my
Exactly.
point.
You
That's
Yeah.
my
answered
point.
and
They'll
you answered your own question.
if a year of not playing basketball can do that to him, what the fuck you think 3 years is gonna do to a Vosdick who's not Michael Jordan of
What?
his, his own respective sport? What do you think that would do to his instincts? His skill set, his tools, bro, is going to significantly dull
If it
them,
was,
bro. That's what
listen,
I'm
if he
saying.
wasn't,
And
if
that's
he
Hold
that's
on,
wasn't,
hold on,
why you have
Ashley.
that's
Hold
listen,
on,
why
if
you have
Ashley.
he
three
I
wasn't the
got a quick
fighter
tune-ups.
that
question.
he
I got a quick
was,
That's why
question.
you have three
if he
tune-ups
wasn't the
to
fighter
talk.
that he
Hold on,
was, he would
one
have got
second, one
knocked the
second. I got
fuck
a
out.
question. I got a
So he was
question.
a champion. So he was special in his own
Bro,
way in
shut
that
the
weight
fuck
division.
up. Okay. So look, I got a quick question. Maybe this will help clear things up. So if they don't look at Volstick as like, if he's not right, then you use another win on David's resume. Who's a better boxer? I mean, is David Morrell a better boxer than Anthony Yard? Who out of those two, who's a better boxer?
David Morrell's a way better
Yard.
boxer. So
Yeah,
so
boxing wise,
From a
Andrade is too.
from
boxing
there's about
a
wise,
15
yeah,
from a
boxing
15
wise,
better
I
boxers on
think
David's
Morrell is a better
resume
boxer than
than
Anthony
Anthony
Yard.
Yard.
I think that
Anthony,
too,
Anthony
but
Yard's
listen,
a
that don't
better
man,
mean
boxer.
that doesn't mean he'll beat him. That doesn't mean he'll beat him.
listen,
I
man,
think he's a
Anthony
better
Yard,
boxer than
listen,
Anthony
man,
Yard.
Anthony Yard carried too much muscle in the ring, man, to have a 12-round fight. Why you think he always lose against the top elite
David
fighters when it comes
Benavidez
to them
carried too
championship
much.
rounds?
David
Man, you can't
Benavidez carried
listen,
too
man.
much belly fat to carry. What is we
And
doing?
you
We gonna
know,
play that
and
game?
For real.
listen, he
Hey,
Yeah.
got
you guys
belly
calling
fat. And
him a
listen, and
monster
that's
We
now?
why
gonna do
David
that shit? Like
Benavidez got
Yeah,
one of the fastest hands at
I got a question.
175,
okay, that's
which is
And
cool.
just
belly.
Andy
to
Ruiz got the fast hands at heavyweight as well. That don't change the fact that he's a fat boy. What is we
But
talking about?
it doesn't matter.
so
Listen,
Is that your
so
he's
argument?
not there
David's
to
a
be a
fat boy? Is
bodybuilder.
that your argument now? We've resorted to David's a fat boy. Is that it?
No- Oh my God, I'm
Why
countering
won't
him.
Yeah,
nobody
he's a fat
fight the
I'm
boy.
fat
countering
boy?
what this dude as he
Yeah.
is saying, bro. I'm rebuttaling what as he is saying, bro. Like, what is we
Beat up
doing,
that
man?
fat boy. Who's going to beat him up? Get in the ring.
Oh my,
Bust
because
him
he
up.
that
he
Okay,
brings up
hold
Anthony
on,
Yard.
everybody.
He brings up that muscle.
I want to throw this question out to the panel. So this is the same thing Flamon said that Mirage said. Who's going to be the guy that steps up and actually fights David that's in the top tier elite? And it looks like it's
Exactly.
better Biev.
He got to get past Anthony Yard.
Better Biev already called
He
him out
got
for
to
that
get
smoke.
past Anthony
Why
Yard.
why
He got
40
to.
something year old gotta
Listen,
call
man.
him out though?
now he
Well,
can fight
because he
Albert
wants to
He got
fight
to
Ramirez.
get
Cause
past
Now
cause
Anthony
cause if
Yard.
he beat Better BF, y'all gonna say Better BF.
Look,
Oh, he had 2
no,
wars
we
with
not.
Bivol.
look, he
But
could
he
have
ain't
beat.
gonna he
No,
He
better
could
be
have.
a
the if
bro. Better
ands,
be a
bro. The
don't
bro.
get
if and
He
nervous
could have
now.
ands.
fought
Better
The
Albert
if
Biev
and
Ramirez.
ands.
We want
He's been
somebody
dropping
young in their
fights.
Nah,
prime
don't
that
get
y'all
nervous
think is the
now.
best.
Don't get nervous now.
Albert
The
Ramirez.
ifs
Okay,
and the
hold
ands
hold
is
on.
Bro,
blowing
I
me.
ain't getting nervous. Cause the
You
fact that
sound
he ain't
like it.
stopped Bivol, I know David gonna stomp Better BF. I ain't worried about that
Yeah,
shit.
like you stopped Volvic,
Oh, wait a
like you
minute.
Based
stopped
on
Look,
everybody
what?
else at
Based on what? Now I
175.
want to
he
talk.
stopped
Now I want to
Bivol.
talk to you. Now I want to talk based on what
Cause he's not in his prime, bruh. He's
Bro.
not in
he's
his
not in his
prime.
prime. How many people? Who's
Shit.
dropped? Who's even dropped? Who's dropped Bivol? Who has
Do you
dropped
gotta
Bivol?
drop
You mean
do
better
you
Biev?
You're
gotta
missing my
drop
point.
him to beat
Better
him?
No,
Biev
no,
or
no, no,
Bivol?
no. You're missing my point. Who has dropped Bivol?
Nobody. Nobody.
Exactly, bro. So you can't sit here and
So
judge
you gotta
use that
drop
as a
him.
living.
Do you
No,
you gotta
no, no,
drop
no.
him to
You
beat
don't.
him?
No, you don't. But what
Your
you're
dumb ass
saying
just
Cause
is
said
he
you
know
did
how
not
to
knock him out.
survive.
no.
He know
What
how
you're
to
saying.
run
No,
like he know
listen,
how to
listen,
run
listen,
around the
listen,
ring
listen.
like
Bro, can
King.
you let him
Like
answer?
hey, he
Shut
know
the
how to
fuck
survive
up.
like
My
Keith
dude,
Let him
Thurman.
answer.
my dude.
He
Listen,
know how to
listen.
survive like
My
Keith Thurman.
my
Shut
dude.
the
Listen,
fuck
listen.
up. Let him answer.
Oh no,
He ain't
don't
gonna
do. You ain't
stand
got to
toe
do
to
that. You
toe
ain't
and
got to
not
do
get his
that,
ass dropped.
that,
So what you
bro.
talking about?
He can't stand toe to toe with Benavidez after he just stood
He
toe to
ain't
toe with
stand
Better
toe
BF
to
the first
toe with
round.
Better BF if he start
Oh
running.
yeah, you didn't watch the
The
second fight then. That's
championship
what that tells
rounds, he
me.
started running the first
That's
Nah,
what
you
that
fight.
don't
tells
actually
me.
know
That's
about.
what that you didn't watch the second fight, fam. You
Man,
didn't
why
watch the
he
second
ain't
fight.
fight better? But fuck all the
You
ifs, ands, and
you
what ifs. Why
but
he
you
ain't
said
fight the
with fans.
motherfucker? Why
He
he
just
dropped
had
his
back
belt?
surgery. He
Why
just
he
had
dropped
back
his belt?
surgery.
Bro, are
He
you
He
just
drunk?
had
dropped his
back
belt before
surgery.
back surgery.
He
So
just
why he
had
drop his
Hold
belt?
on.
I mean,
What
For me
real
to answer,
champion
We're
drop
not.
his
Hold on,
belt?
Nuke.
hold
We're
on,
this
not
is
even
nobody
getting
answering
answering
the
any
ridiculous.
question. Hold on,
questions.
Facts.
everybody.
What real
One second.
champion
That's
drop his
This is
facts.
belt?
getting
Hold
ridiculous.
on,
What real
everybody.
champions
One
get
second. To
stripped
answer his
twice?
question, because nobody's answering his question. Should I answer the question, or does somebody want to answer the question? Why did he
What
drop his
question?
belt before back surgery?
Because he was looking to fight Better BF, who was the more
He was never
formidable.
gonna fight.
Dude,
What
Can I
what
real
the
finish?
fuck?
champion drop his belt? Cause y'all
What
like to
real
bring
respond?
up
champion gets stripped
David
What
twice?
happened to
Exactly.
his
legacy.
Benavidez dropped his
So
contract?
belt.
why would
What
I
David
happened
Can
to
drop
his
I
my
Benavidez
BF
belt
dropped his
if I'm
belt.
contract for
chasing
trilogy?
legacy?
What happened
Hold
to
on,
his
I
Bivol,
hold
contract?
on.
respond,
look,
please?
Bivol got
David
plenty
Benavidez
money,
dropped his
bro.
belt.
Can I respond,
David
He
please?
Benavidez
fought
What
dropped his
legacy?
Canelo.
belt.
David Benavidez'
Look, he
legacy?
fought Canelo and he fought Better BF back to back. It shouldn't have been about no money. What the fuck you dropping your belt
You
for? Ain't no
listen.
real
He
champion dropping
dropped
their
the
Wait,
belt.
hold
belt so
on.
he can honor that trilogy,
Imagine,
dog.
Wait,
imagine Bud,
He
imagine
dropped the
Bud
belt
dropping
so
are
his
he
you
can
belt.
muted,
honor the
Nuke?
Bud
trilogy,
did
bro.
drop
What
his
is we
belt, you
doing?
And
jackass.
he
Bud did drop
still
his
didn't
Wait,
belt.
honor the
He
motherfucking
Nah,
wait,
dropped
Bud
the
trilogy.
dropped his
belt
Nuke,
so
belt,
he
you
Nuke.
He
can
still
honor
jackass.
the
didn't honor the
trilogy
trilogy.
Nah,
because
Y'all
he had
Wait,
forgot
back
hold on, hold
He
on,
surgery,
Nuke.
still
Hold
dog.
didn't
on,
He
guys.
honor
honored
the
the
Guys,
trilogy.
trilogy.
Hey,
wait,
hey, Bivol called
Crawford
out
did
sick
drop
when it was
his
time to
belt.
fight. He
wait,
ain't even
Nuke.
honor the trilogy. He
Bro,
Wait,
called out
didn't,
sick.
hold
Hold on,
on.
everybody. Hold
He
on. One
went to
second. Let
sick
Flamon
call.
oh
cook. Let
God.
Flamon talk.
Bivol had a boo boo. He can't get in the ring. He had a
Wait,
boo
did
boo. He had a sick call. The fuck
did,
you
Yeah,
talk
did
Hold
about? He
on. I
can't.
got a
fuck
question
that.
for
What?
Flame. I got a
What
question for you.
real champion drop his belt?
Hold
David
on,
Bro,
Flame.
Benavidez
Hold
dropped
on,
his
Flame.
belt?
Oh
Hold
my
on,
lord.
everybody. Hold on
All
one
right, go
second.
ahead,
One
Nuke.
second.
Go ahead.
Everybody,
Go
one
ahead.
second.
Go
I got a
ahead.
question. I got a couple
This shit
questions
is
for
ridiculous.
Flame. Flame, do you think it's weird that Bivol said he would fight David? This is before he dropped his bet. He said he would fight David, but he's going to take the trilogy because he's going to do what Turkey wants. As soon as he goes over to Turkey's side, basically Turkey throws the fight away and say, "Oh, they're going to get promoted by somebody else in Russia." Do you think that's weird?
No, Bivol asked for that. Bivol is the one who asked for it.
That's
He didn't.
That's
weird.
his own motherfucking fault.
Turkey
Is it
didn't do
weird
it.
that Bivol stopped negotiating in the middle of negotiations with Better BF and didn't
Man,
even
listen.
tell him?
B
That's weird.
Bivol ain't want to do nothing but win that motherfucking belt. Cause truth be told, both of them fights could have went either way.
Hey,
Turkey
can I
thought he
actually
was
answer
gonna get a
Wait,
Flamon?
trilogy.
okay,
He
can you
got
get
his
somebody
ass
else to talk?
finessed.
Because this is getting
He
annoying.
got
Hey,
his
yo,
ass
hold on,
Yeah,
finessed.
Flamon.
this
I got
dude
you.
just
Hold on, I got
lost.
you, Flamon. I'll answer your question, bro.
Nah,
Kick
I
one
ain't
of them
lost.
out, Nuke.
Y'all ass lost.
You
Okay,
a
no, I
lost
got
I
you.
told
I'll
y'all.
answer
it's
your
all
Kick
I
question,
one of
love,
them
told
out,
bro.
y'all
Gabriel. This is too
motherfuckers, bro.
loud.
Listen, I told
It's all
y'all them
love, bro.
motherfuckers was not fighting this year. I told y'all that
Now
Yeah,
shit.
wait,
you already
Y'all
know.
swore
Hey,
hold
up
yo,
on,
and
Peter,
down they
Peter,
Flame on,
was,
hold
answer the
on,
bro.
shut up,
question. Come
hold
on.
on. Didn't
Bro, watch your
Benavidez
bitch
drop his
ass
belt?
mouth, bro. Watch your bitch
You're
ass
being
mouth, bro.
disrespectful.
Didn't
God damn, y'all
Benavidez
niggas,
drop his
bro.
belt?
You know
You're
something,
getting
bro? I
emotional,
don't
bro.
never disrespect none of you
You're
niggas. You
getting
niggas
emotional,
always
bro.
talking out the
Can
side
you
of your
shut
mouth.
up
And
and
I
answer
promise
my
you
You're
on
question?
getting
God, face
emotional,
to
bro.
face, you
Come
would
on, you're
not talk to me like
filibustering.
that.
Oh
So
my
don't
God,
get
shut
on
the
this
fuck
internet
up.
shit talking crazy, nigga.
I'm not
Ain't
talking
nobody
to you,
talking
shit.
crazy, bro. You're just
I'm
filibustering.
telling you, didn't David Benavidez drop his belt? So
What?
didn't David
No,
Benavidez
he
drop
didn't
his
drop
fucking
his
belt?
belt. He lost his belt. It got taken off him.
Why?
Well, everybody knows why. Why ask a
No,
dumbass
tell me
question?
why. Why was it?
I'll
That
You
tell
sounds
don't
you
like
know?
why.
You
something.
don't know? You
Because
don't know the
he was
basic
hitting
shit?
that white
No,
stuff.
tell us.
Get
He was hitting
educated.
that white
Tell us,
stuff,
buddy.
and he was eating too much cookies. That's why.
That's
Come
dropping
on,
the belt.
Ross.
Yeah,
See,
okay, he
if you're
fucked
not,
up.
if you're no, dude, if you're a professional
If you're gonna
athlete,
compare that to dropping the belt, you's a fucking idiot. You might as well go home and stick your fucking finger in your fucking mouth and go in the closet and look
Okay,
at the
you
fucking
want to
wall,
know a
you
real
idiot.
champion that dropped his
You're a
belt?
fucking idiot. I done
Crawford
heard a
dropped
lot
his
of
belt
dumb
for
shit on
Boots.
here, but for you to try to jump in the front of the line and come out your goofy ass mouth and say that, you fucking derelict.
Oh,
Matter of
did
fact, let
that
me
hurt
just
your
shut up.
feelings,
I'm not
Ashley?
even
that
disrespect
hurts
you
my
no more, you
feelings. That
fucking idiot.
really, buddy?
You shouldn't have no
That shit hurt your
no
Ashley,
feelings,
are you
Ashley?
talking,
yo,
That's
bro?
my
you
people,
ass
Ashley.
idiot couldn't even
I
let
ain't a
him on
big
your
fan like
panel.
you,
I'm
buddy.
gonna tell you to bring the money.
Fucking
Hey,
Franken,
listen.
you like Frankenstein. You
Ashley,
got
go put that
you got
stolen
parts
car
from
away
fucking
back where it came
corpses
from.
all over the world. You got a
Now
brain of an
Ashley want to
idiot, the
filibuster because his
nose.
feelings
Man, let
hurt.
me just shut up. I'm just gonna shut up.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
shut up,
You
dude.
want to know
Thank
a
you.
real champion that dropped his belt? Usyk dropped his belt. Usyk dropped his belt. He knocked the guy out who fucking had his belt. That's a real
Mayweather
champion.
dropped his belt.
Woo.
He dropped it after he won it off Shane
Hey,
Mosley.
Bivol dropped his belt and went to surgery and ducked off
Yeah,
both
but
of his
you asked
fights.
what's a
Canelo
real
dropped his
So
belt
until
champion.
and
he
went
Dropped
win
his
that
belt.
two-time
I just
motherfucking
told
undisputed.
you,
back, he a
bro.
bitch.
Canelo dropped his belt and went two-time undisputed. If we
You
gonna play
can't
this
even
game,
bring
shout
up
out to
Usyk
Real Talk. Shout out
if
to
he
Real
went and
Talk.
took the motherfucking belt
You,
back.
No, now
Luke,
you
this
want to
isn't a
fucking move the
debate. All they're
goalposts, bro.
doing is
You asked
just
what real
saying.
champion does that. Usyk did.
I mean,
The pound for pound number one fighter
Look,
in the world did
Bostic,
that
bro.
shit, and he got his
David
belt
I,
back
never
up
even
off the
dropped
hold
dude.
on. Let me
Bostic,
answer
bro.
my own question because nobody answered it. All
this
right.
shit is
But
laughable,
hold
bro.
on.
Go ahead, my fault.
Benavidez' only champion, active champion, was Ronald Gabbro, and that was because he won it off of the vacancy. The only other champions he
Anthony
has on
Burrell,
this
get
record.
your facts right. Anthony
No,
Burrell, WBC champion. Don't lie up here, man.
Darrell is weak. Who the fuck? That's the guy Caleb Plant
He
knocked
was a
out.
Hey,
reigning
Hey, hold up,
two-time,
Cambosos
Mirage.
was a
That's funny as
champion.
fuck. Where'd you
two-time,
get that?
two-time
no,
champion
no.
for Anthony
That's a
Burrell.
former champion. That's a
He
former
was a
Hey,
champion,
reigning
bro.
hold up,
WBC
Mirage.
champion.
Mirage, where did you get that, bro?
That
That's funny as fuck.
You need to
You got to
watch my
send me that
videos.
shit,
You're
bro.
missing out on the content, bro.
No, yeah,
I'm
you got to
Missing out
looking
send
on
me
the
at.
that shit,
You
bro.
want
That's
to miss
fucking
out on that
hilarious.
content.
I'll repost that shit.
Look,
That's
is
Yeah, I
Any
don't
other
former
think he
champ.
questions?
has
Hold
enough
on.
followers.
Former champions include David Lemux, Caleb Plant, Demetrius Andrade, and that's and I was
Bozdick.
Bosnick.
Gosdick. One of them was at
Um,
175. The other
I said
three.
boxing buffoon.
Say Morel was a champion too. What you
no,
talking
he
about?
wasn't.
What?
What the?
Listen, it
Morel
was
is not a
emails,
champion.
He
whatever
Well, he
you
was
want to
a
wasn't a
call
two
it,
champion.
division
whatever you want to call it, emails,
The
No,
Morel wasn't a
Reggie
regional
champion.
belt, I
champion.
guess.
no,
Hold on, so he
Regular belt
wasn't a
is not a
champion
world
at 168.
championship.
The Reggie
Actually,
So
belt.
actually,
Morel wasn't
Morel
a
The
was.
Reggie
champion at
How was
belt.
he a
168.
champion at
no,
Morel is not a
168 when
champion.
Canelo had all
A
the
He didn't
belts?
have a belt.
WBC belt and a
no,
regular
he
Having
belt.
a
So
didn't.
belt is
Morel
not
didn't have
does
a
not
belt
make you
at
a champion.
168.
No, he
No,
didn't. A diamond
He had a
champion.
Reggie
Let's say,
belt. He had a
hold
Reggie
on, hold on.
belt.
A
Reggie belt.
WB no, to a Reggie belt is the
Two-time
equivalent of a
Reggie champ.
WB.
It
He had
Hold
the
on,
don't matter.
same
It's
belt
a belt.
Lara had when Canelo beat him
hold on.
and
A
Trout. Reggie belts.
the Reggie belt is considered. It's the same thing as a WBC diamond belt. They are prestigious titles, but they're not world championships. They're not.
they ain't shit.
Shit, they're basically European titles.
Yes, it's
They
like the
facts.
WBC silver
IBO and
champion.
shit.
It's like the WBC silver championship. It
If it
doesn't.
listen, if it was that simple, everybody would have one of them belts then.
They
So
Come on,
It's
do.
Ashy.
still
listen,
they
Come
I'm
on,
talking
do,
about
Ashy. Come on,
and they're
don't
everybody
do
not
that,
has
He,
man.
he
considered
one.
world
said
Bro,
they
what are you
do.
champions.
talking about?
I'm
Those
talking
are
about in the
spread all
division,
Ashy,
man.
over.
We talking about in
Ashy.
the
Come on,
division. We
man.
ain't talking
We're
about
talking. Actually,
around
come
the
on. I'm
different.
trying to be nice to you, buddy.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go,
They're
fucking
not.
listen, you
making
don't
a
have to
Hold
fucking
be
on, hold
nice to
argument.
me,
on.
man.
No,
Be nice to
and
your
I'm
girl,
answering. I'm
man.
answering.
Listen,
Hold
don't
on.
be nice
I'm
to
answering.
me.
Let
Be
me
nice
answer.
to your girl and be nice to your
Tank Davis.
mom.
No,
That's
hold
the
on.
only people
Tank
you need to be
Davis
nice to.
wasn't considered a world champion until he got elevated. So
Yo,
what are we? The Reggie belts aren't, dude.
A lot of
Doesn't
Canelo
people
was
get
matter.
seven.
elevated.
Oh, hold
yo,
on.
Rob,
Listen, man, y'all.
Rob,
So y'all
Oh
having
my god.
nobody gave me a fighter
yo,
who had 5 better fights. Y'all say Yard, and we already debunked that. So that's one
We
lie right
didn't
there.
say
So can I get
yard.
somebody else,
We
man?
didn't say yard.
Yard
You
don't
Y'all
count.
ignored what we
did
said. We
say
said
yard.
I
hold
know
on,
that.
hold
I
on,
said
hold
we
on.
debunked the
I
Yard
said David
situation.
Hey,
Yard
Benavidez.
never beat. Yard never was a champion. He never beat no
This isn't
champion.
a
So
hold
he
We
on,
don't
get
count.
Luke. This
we
isn't
we
a
we get
this isn't
we
a
get
debate.
we
This is
Get
just
him off the
this
list.
yeah,
is
we
Neither
getting
was
off. We getting a
fucking.
little off topic, dog. I want to back to you, Mirage. I want to know
Who
how
is
does
your
it
best
benefit
win?
Your
What
mama.
do you want to
Lyndon
know,
Arthur?
Mills? What do you want to
I
know?
don't know.
That's a
I'm
Lyndon
good
Arthur,
question.
but
happy to
Yard
educate
doesn't
you all
have the
day.
big. He does. Yard doesn't have the best wins. It's who he's been in there
But
with.
why is
Nobody.
why is that though? Why is that?
Because he's not as good as Better Biev and he wasn't as good as Kovalev. It's as simple as that.
But I'm
Now,
saying like, but who's his best win?
Lyndon Arthur, which isn't a good. It's not. It's
But
not
you
no. It's
can't
nothing to
count
write
him
home
because
about.
he lost to him. So who's after him?
He lost to who? He lost to Lyndon
He
Arthur,
lost to Lyndon Arthur.
and he also knocked Lyndon Arthur the fuck out and just beat him in the
Okay,
12
but
round
he lost
decision.
to him.
what
So
the
who
oh my
else
They're not
other
god.
That
than
what does
Lyndon
interchangeable.
that matter,
Arthur?
dog? Like
Game
what is that?
on,
What does that
bro.
matter? What that doesn't
So
matter,
you're
bro. That
saying
don't
Lyndon
matter.
Arthur
Yeah.
is his best name?
As far as a win, yes, and it's nothing to
So
write
who's
home about.
second after that?
And who on Yard's
For
resume is
y'all.
not
Nah, I'm
is
not. Look, I'm not shitting on them. Like I'm just saying, I don't know personally. Like
seems
I
like
only know
you.
Linda Arthur.
I can't really like, who would you who
See,
is
this is why I have. This is
Anthony
why I ask
Yards?
these questions because a lot of times fighters they don't get the opportunities, bro. I ain't gonna keep shitting on somebody for when they fought a fighter or whatever because a lot of fighters don't want to fight, bro.
But
You gotta
no,
fight
but
who want to fight you.
but you know Anthony Yard doesn't have no stellar resume his damn self. I ain't never said
But
that
you
shit.
But you
Nah, I'm
use
just
yard.
saying
You
though,
use
like,
yard for
cause
one of Better
even if
B's
even
wins.
cause even
Because it was. Go ahead. My fault.
how
My
can
fault.
like okay, so y'all I wouldn't even compare their skill sets because their level of competition isn't the same. We don't even know if we seen the best yard or not, or the best Benavidez is not based on the competition. So y'all comparing oranges and apples, to be honest.
We have though, bro. Beterbiev and Sergey Kovalev were legitimate
But he
champions
didn't
when y'all.
win. We talking about his
But
wins.
but that's it. But that's the thing. His losses are better than his wins because the cats that he lost to were the cream of the crop. These is pound for pound fighters. So we know what we know what we know what his capabilities are, and we know what his limitations are. That's just a fact. And if we being real, Benavidez doesn't present the same problems that motherfucking Kovalev and Beterbiev did. That's just a fact. That's
For
a fact.
who?
For
Ooh,
Yard,
woo.
he doesn't.
That was perfect,
What?
bro.
He
You
doesn't.
smoking?
He
You
just hit
smoking
it
that
in the
good
He
crack?
mouth.
Bro,
doesn't.
there's no
Oh
way,
my
That
bro.
good
god.
Like,
crack.
There's
there's
no
no
way
way.
how. He
He's not
doesn't.
a so he doesn't
Go ahead.
present
Benavidez
a
don't got pop
threat.
at
I didn't say
175.
that. I didn't say that. And matter and if
Okay,
you
look,
watch
look,
the
look.
last,
Flame on,
and
flame
if
on.
you
Look,
watch the
look.
last, if you watch the last live, I said if I had to, I think it's a 50-50 fight. But if I had to pick, I go with David Benavidez off of youth and off of.
50-50?
Oh yeah, I'll go with David Benavidez off of youth and off of
How
his
is it
Bro,
punching.
50-50?
bro,
Bro,
you shout so.
Wait, dude, shut up.
Flame on, bro.
Yo,
Look,
Come
look.
on,
Fuck
man. Like
up,
no,
dude.
Flame on,
no,
yo,
bro,
you trip
like
me out, bro.
I'm being honest, like,
All right,
yo, listen, bro.
let me
like,
just let me
Like,
just
Bro,
that's
you
cool.
a
that
flame.
shit
Let me
not
Hey,
gonna
this
be
finish.
dude's in a
Flame
state of
competitive,
on,
bro.
shock.
bro.
Hey, this
flame on.
dude's
How
in a
you
state of
figure
shock.
that?
He
How
can't
you?
believe how
Because,
ridiculous
dude,
what
He
he said
like,
said
is.
50-50, bro. That's
How you?
fucking
bro, like,
hilarious, bro.
yard,
No, they're both. Hold up.
yard, yard
They're
ain't
both
trash, but
inside
yard
fighters,
ass,
dude.
bro. Bro,
Wait, hold
y'all
on.
ass be gassing. Y'all, like, bro, like,
Hold
come
on.
on,
Now, let me
bro.
answer that. Let
Benavidez
me
finna do
David
that boy
Benavidez
dirt.
let me
gassed as
answer
well.
that.
Look,
Let
look,
David
me
look,
answer
hold
Benavidez
that.
on.
gassed with
Honestly,
Flame
Boldy.
on.
Let me
Hold on,
answer
wait, wait,
that
wait.
one.
Let me just say this,
monster,
Flame,
bro.
Flame
You
on.
need to stop
You kind
hyping
of,
that guy
hold
up,
on,
bro.
fam.
We
Hold
not
on.
hyping him, bro. The level
No,
he like yard is a B
no,
minus fighter.
talk a little
So is
lower.
David.
Calm
David is
Go
down.
ahead,
too,
real
bro.
talk. Go.
David is kind
Hey,
of like
yo,
a
No,
real
B
talk.
listen.
minus
Let real
Hey,
talk.
fighter.
Hold
go
on.
ahead,
Let me
real
just say
talk.
this,
Go.
Flamon. You kind of have to stop like trying to downplay everybody that Benavidez is playing. Like he's just gonna like steamroll him because at some point, how are
Bro,
you able
like,
to give
Oh
him
my
credit
God.
for
Don't
it if you're
answer.
talking
Wait.
about how bad Yard is? You had to give him credit too. You know what I'm saying?
give who credit?
Who?
Yard?
Yeah, like you can't just
Nah,
talk about how bad everybody Benavidez is fighting and then try to gas up and give him credit for it. You have to
I'm not
give
talking
credit
about.
Yard's
to
I
the
not
never
trash.
person
said
too.
nobody
Yard's not
was
trash.
bad. I didn't say. I'm just saying, like,
Look,
what
That's a
they're
fact.
like to me.
let me
I don't see how
Yo, pay
Yard
some
can
bills,
beat
man.
him.
look,
I
Pay some
just
look,
don't
bills,
look.
see
man.
him beating him.
Wait,
Now
hold on.
he'll
Let me
probably
answer.
put up a
No,
good
hold on.
fight before he gets
Let me
stopped,
answer.
but he
Let me
not beating
answer.
him.
The
It's
reason
not
why he's saying
50-50.
hold on. The reason why he's saying 50-50 is because they're both inside fighters. They're gonna give and take. The power is the one thing that you can't really count out. Now, do we say that David Benavidez is not gonna win? No, I think he's gonna win by decision and maybe get a knockdown. I expect him to win, and it's a good win. But we're not gonna argue that it's just an easy run of the mill fight for him either. You guys are putting words in our mouths that never
It's a
even came out of our mouths.
it's an
That's a
easier
fact.
fight. I mean, I feel
It's
like
not.
Morrell was a harder fight than
Oh my
Yard would
god,
be.
dude, what the
Based.
fuck?
I mean, y'all got to
I,
stop with this Morel shit, bro. Y'all have to stop. Morel was unseasoned,
Bro, we
untested,
gonna
and all
see,
that
bro.
shit.
We just gonna have to see. I'm telling y'all, I'm not wrong about a lot of shit like that, bro. Like,
You got to
Bro,
I'm
be
not
we're
wrong
not
saying
about this
saying he's
one,
gonna
man. You got to
his
be
lose.
his.
wrong
So
about
you
this one,
saying
man.
Yard punches as hard as Morrell?
Fuck yes.
Dude, he was giving the fucking better be of the business. The fuck you talking about?
Better be it,
He was
bro.
giving better BF the business.
Y'all acting like
He,
Better Beef
he,
got a super chin. He done been to the mat
He
twice.
done
What is he talking So has about? David.
exactly.
okay, and
Wait.
He
so
done
is
So what is
touched
he
the
David.
talking
ground. He
about?
done got
Hold
And
on.
knocked
so is
down
David.
by really a nobody.
Hold on.
And so is
That
David.
so has David Benavidez. No, but
Fuck
he
you,
was
Gabriel
bro.
was a
punching before.
nobody.
Oh,
Gabriel was a
Y'all
nobody.
just want to count that
yes.
little bullshit. His hand touched
Oh
the
my
floor,
God, come
so he
on.
got
Y'all
knocked
gotta
down. Come on,
stop,
stop
okay,
man.
it.
Y'all,
okay,
y'all,
Better
They
y'all
okay.
need to
said
Beef
Hold
stop.
on,
Gabriel was a nobody.
Better Beef got
hold on.
knocked
So I
on
got
his
I
ass.
got I got one more
That's the
question,
difference.
and hold on, I got one more question. After this question, I'll pay some bills. But I do got an interesting question here. If they stand in the middle of the ring, like Anthony Yard and David both said, they both want to stand in the middle of the ring. Who does it benefit more to stand in the middle of the ring and trade,
Yard.
David
David
or
Yard,
Benavidez.
Yard?
Yard.
Yard.
David
Yard.
Benavidez, because
Mirage,
all like I
who does
said,
it
all
favor?
that
Mirage.
all that muscle is going to gas when
Well, let's
David throw
see.
that high guard and he
No,
keep
no, no,
trying
no,
to
no,
go to
no,
town.
Mirage. Who does it benefit if
Yeah.
they trade in the middle of the
Okay,
Well,
ring?
let's see.
we gonna
Who's
see.
got better? Who's got better defense? Who's faster and who's more accurate? I wonder.
So
David
you're saying
Benavidez.
Break his
it
leg.
favors that?
No.
Hold on, Mirage.
Do you
You're
mean
saying it favors David?
inside, no Diddy,
Look,
or medium range? Is medium range kind of inside, no
Well,
Diddy
my
too?
dude, he couldn't even knock down
look, they're gonna
Gosdick.
if they
He
stand in front
couldn't
of each
knock.
other, just like at
He
this
couldn't knock
mid
down
range,
Gosdick or
he's
Morel.
gonna be
Where do you
food. He's
get
gonna be
that? Where do
food
you
for
get
David
You
that?
Benavidez.
saying that like
Gonna be
those guys
feed.
get knocked down
Your
every
ass up.
fight or some shit? They've only been knocked down by like the hardest puncher at the weight.
Mills, who
Who?
does it benefit to stand in the middle of the ring and trade? Yard
It
or
been
Benavidez?
Yard. Why would David? I don't listen, man. Use your range to your advantage, man. Do not stand in the pocket with the dude unless you absolutely have to.
And don't square up.
Keep
But David's fucking
exactly.
deadly in the pocket as well with his
What?
Yeah, but
deadly
He's
uppercut
yo. Who
combinations,
just
man.
said
it's
who just
not
said
gonna
don't
benefit
square
him
up?
because Yard is the
Who just
shorter
said don't
fighter,
square up?
dog.
I said
Who
it.
just said don't square up?
I
Because that's
said
a
it.
big shout out to round 105. Because that's the one that's an Achilles heel for the dude. He squares up like a motherfucker, bro. You
Hey,
have
what's
no.
Leave him
hey Mills?
unbalanced.
You're the expert here. What
I'm
what are
not an
the
expert.
advantages?
I'm not an
What are
expert.
the
I'm not an
advantages
expert.
of
I'm
squaring
not
up?
an
We
expert.
There's
know
no
it's
what.
like
No, hold
bad.
on. I'll answer this one
What are
because I
the
used to box.
advantages of squaring
Hold
up?
on.
Tell me that.
There's no advantages. You leave yourself
You're
unbalanced. So,
you're a
Exactly.
dumbo. You're a
so when you
dumbo.
get tapped, no, I boxed, asshole. Your power comes from the
If you
stance.
box, you've taken too many
Exactly.
shots to the head, bro. That's what I
Exactly.
think.
Oh,
Fuck is he?
dude,
This dude don't know
you're
nothing, bro. I'm
you
So
telling
don't
you,
know
Mills,
bro.
shit,
What
hang
dude.
you
on,
Oh
Mills.
my
So
god.
there's
not
no
only
advantages. There's no
square
advantages
straight
to being
up, walk
squared up.
up.
Is
bro,
that your final answer?
They
if you
can punch you in
square
the
up,
face.
you have no anchor leg to fall back on if you get clipped with something, bro.
No,
Your
you're talking
anchor is
about the negatives. I'm saying, tell me the positives
There's
of
tell
no
me the
squaring up
positives,
with the
positives.
hand.
Mirage.
There is no
Tell me
positive.
No
let's
good
hear the
fighter
positives,
does
Mirage.
that.
Let's hear
No
the
good fighter
positives.
does that.
No, so you don't know.
No
So
good fighter does that. No
is that your
good fighter
final
does
answer?
that.
No
Yo,
positives.
Mirage, no
let
good
me say
fighter does
something quick.
that.
Let him
Okay,
answer.
being
Please let
squared
him
up
answer.
is advantageous offensively. Okay, because you
All
can
right,
To
fire off with
who?
both hands.
hold
You
on.
can let your shots off
Oh my
faster
god,
from
dude,
both sides.
this isn't even a debate,
Bro,
dude.
what
That's
are
why
Oh
you
my god.
offensive
talking
fucking
about?
fighters
Oh,
like fucking
yo,
Tyson used to square up in front of the
oh
opponents
my
And you
and
God.
call
fuck him
yourself
up.
a
Dude.
Tyson
boxer?
can get away with doing shit like that
And
because of
David
his
can
level
get
of
away with it as
athleticism.
well, and he has for
Ah,
Tyson, no,
fucking
he can't.
a
He's not
decade.
Tyson.
you,
He's not
Mirage. That's it.
Tyson. When you are that skilled, when you are
No,
that
so
at
there
that
are
elite,
advantages
when you
Wait,
are
hold
offensively.
on.
There
when you
are.
are at
There
that elite
isn't.
level, you can
Because
get away
Mike
with doing
Tyson was
shit.
high
Manny
on some.
Pacquiao used to overshoot on
Okay,
shots and find himself
you
out of punching
reduce the
position and
distance
off balance.
between your
He
opponent.
could do that.
The
He
distance
could.
They,
from both shots is lessened when you're
no,
squared
Oh
up.
my
Mills, they don't know
Lord,
shit
this
about
You can
boxing.
fire off
they don't,
combinations
bro.
faster. You
This
can fire
dude
off
is
combinations
lost.
faster.
Let me ask you, Mirage, has he been knocked down
There's a
because of
whole
those
host of
issues?
offensive
No, Mirage, has he
advantages
gotten
of
knocked
being
down
squared
because of
up.
those issues? Has he not gotten knocked down because of those issues?
Dude, he got knocked down when he was 20 years old because he
Yeah,
made a
Don't
and he
matter.
mistake.
Why
still
did he
no.
get
Hold
knocked
on.
down off a
Mike
jab?
said.
Why
Is
did he
that
get
it?
knocked down?
It should, yeah, because if
Answer
you
the
use
question.
going
Because
down,
he was
you
running
don't know how
because
to
he was
use it.
running forward,
Look, no,
chasing a
hold
dude
on,
who
no,
was
no. He
busting
should
up.
be okay, Mirage. If you
Running forward. You
seriously,
hear this dude? Running.
dude,
Yeah, he was
if
Running
you
literally running
forward.
hold
after a
on,
dude because he was
if you okay,
busting him
hold
up
on,
because he made a
Mirage,
Oh
mistake.
my
Mirage,
God,
Mirage. Just
Mirage.
wait. If
You
you
forgot?
if you know how to use squaring up, and you say there's pros to it, which there isn't, but if you say there is, then he wouldn't be getting knocked down, or
Hey,
stumbled, or
No,
get
105. It's
that's
clean.
a
cool.
non
105.
sequitur.
It's
That's
cool.
Oh my God,
non
dude, shut the
Exactly.
sequitur.
fuck
Shit
up,
happens,
You
dude.
bro.
can't remember it because that's like
You can
the
make a mistake one time doesn't mean it
that's like
invalidates
the
the whole
He's
worst
made
fucking
it
angle.
several
strategy.
He made it
times.
again
But
in
he
the
ain't been
Right,
knocked
rematch.
but he
down. He
did
only
it
been
getting
knocked
dropped.
down once.
Y'all are missing it, man. Y'all
He did it
listen, man.
against Morel.
Y'all are missing it. He
Nah, that
squared
was
up again.
not a real knockdown. You know that shit.
No,
Come
no,
on
no,
He
no,
now.
no,
was
no, no, no. I don't
So
think that
hold
was.
on, hold on, hold
The
on, hold on.
I
Morale
don't
Answer
think
this
fight,
that
the
was a
question.
real
Morale wasn't a
knockdown.
knockdown.
Are we
I
gonna
don't
count
think
the
that was a real
slips
knockdown.
too?
I thought
No,
that
it
was a bullshit
wasn't, but it
knockdown. I
looked
said
like it
that.
at the
I thought that
time,
was a
though.
bullshit
It's
And Joe
not.
knockdown. But in that
Frazier used to
fourth,
square up as well.
But
There's
he
so
slid.
many
He
great
no,
fighters. Chavez used to
and
square
he
up
has
often in the
slid. No,
pocket.
hold on.
these are
A
all
lot of
time
great
greats.
fighters.
David Benavidez is not these
No,
dudes.
no, but you're saying squaring up is just bad. If it was
Because
just
it
bad,
is.
they would couldn't do it.
Bro,
Man,
Morel
Okay.
got
man,
You don't know
exposed. Like, this
shit,
is
bro.
top
You don't know
five,
shit.
Morel. Look at
Oh
overshooting on
Morel.
the
no,
He
you,
shot
got
and
he
putting
got
yourself out
dropped
of
in this,
position where
bro.
your off balance is bad
oh
too.
my
But
god,
Manny
damn.
Pacquiao did that, but he was able to get away with it because he
Yeah, but
was
they were
far more
mistakes. That
talented
wasn't
than
Because of
anybody
his
intentional.
was
They were
speed,
facing.
he was
mistakes.
David
able to.
Benavidez is yet to
Yeah,
be
but everybody
yet
makes
to prove that
every
he is
single
skinnier
fighter
than
on earth
dude.
makes mistakes. Ali didn't keep his hands up.
Oh
Okay, they
my
all do it.
Yeah, but that's the
God.
fundamentals, asshole. That's the
Bro, this
fundamentals.
dude, look at
They
what
tell
he's
you that in
doing.
boxing.
This dude
Yo,
is comparing David Benavidez to Chavez, Tyson,
No,
Ali.
I'm
This shit
comparing
is stupid.
certain
I'm supposed
aspects
to
of
be
things
having a debate
that
with
one
No,
fighter
y'all.
dude.
does. We should
Why is
be
Okay.
David Benavidez a
because
better
you're
counterpuncher than
absolute
Okay.
idiot.
motherfucking
You don't know
Yard,
Are,
bro?
shit.
we're not going to count the knockdowns, but what about the slip
Why
when
do
he's
you
caught
think
off
David can get
balance?
off combinations so fast with both
Bro,
hands? Guess
if
what?
David,
Because he has
Because he's
fast
squared
hands.
up. Because
if
he's close to
David
his
had the
opponents. That's an
basic
advantage.
fundamentals of
He has
boxing,
fast
he'd
hands.
be a more dangerous fighter, bro. If David Benavidez had the basic fundamentals of boxing, he'd be a more dangerous fighter. But he's
What's the
not,
basic
bro. He gets
fundamental? What are you talking? What
outclassed.
he doesn't
Shut
have
the fuck up.
fundamentals?
Shut up, Mirage. He gets outclassed almost every time, bro. The only thing that
Mm,
fucking helps him out is his fucking power, bro.
So
But
And
he
his
what?
doesn't
size.
have
So
basic
so
His
his
fundamentals.
size, most
what
of
tell me
the
it.
what
fuck?
you
Doesn't
said he
have
How
did.
did he
basic
beat
fundamentals,
Lustig?
bro.
Hold
How
on,
did he
Mirage.
beat
Hold on,
Lustig?
Mirage.
This
You said
isn't.
he
They
gets
didn't
outclassed
win.
every
Louis.
time.
I don't
Bro, it's
know.
not even his.
This
Can
isn't
you
even
please
a
tell us
fight.
the
Bro,
last
This
close
David is a
fight
This is
David
And
had?
he was
monster.
asinine.
styled on
Hold
Bostic
on.
felt
Let me
Canelo
pay
was
some.
fucking
Let me pay
confident.
some bills real
Styled.
quick, and then we'll get right back to it. The only thing I want to say is I'll make a point for both sides. I personally think that Benavidez is a better boxer than Anthony Yard, but I also feel like if David Benavidez trades with Anthony Yard, that'll give him the opening to knock him the fuck out. Because I just think Yard has proven that he has more pop than David at 75. I don't think anybody can argue that the stronger man coming into this fight is Anthony Yard. He's the stronger, more dangerous guy. David's hittable. He could hurt David. But I do think David is more skilled than Anthony Yard.
I
And
don't have a
David's
problem
going
with
to have
that.
to show us something in this fight he's never shown us, like maybe something to protect himself from that power.
Don't
I
say stoppage, because yeah, it ain't happening, bro. We seen David. We know how he is. He's going 12 rounds.
I'm not even looking for a stoppage. I'm
Hey,
just saying I need
not
David to
y'all
show
getting
us
knocked
something
out.
that he needs to make sure that he can negate
Hey, yo,
Anthony
Flame, on
Yard's
you willing to
power
bet on that?
safely.
I bet 100.
Yo,
I bet
didn't
100
David
Benavidez don't
Benavidez
stop
get
him.
dropped by Morrell?
Benavidez is gonna stop Yard, bro, and he couldn't stop
Who I'm
Morrell.
betting with?
Guaranteed. Mills
Hold on. Who wanted
guaranteed
to
he's going
bet
to stop
Flame
him.
on? Was it real talk? Who was it?
Yeah, I
I
got
think that was
100.
real talk.
I bet you 100 he don't stop him.
All right, bet.
All right, and I'll be the enforcer. I know both of you guys. All
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
all right. Let me pay these bills real quick. Antonio Garcia says, "Ashy Knuckles, you want to make a bet? Ashy Knuckles
Oh
don't make
shit.
bets on here, man.
No,
Ashy
he
Knuckles will
doesn't.
not make
He
a
only
bet."
bets on his man.
Edgar
That's so
Moreno says,
MTV Cribs before he bets.
Benvidez is a cokehead. Want to see my account, Ashy? He don't. He don't want to do it.
Damn.
I used to
Damn.
call him
Uh,
Benavidez too.
Antonio Garcia says, "Who has Benavidez beat to make me believe the hype?"
They gotta fight
Can
him.
anybody answer that question?
About
Nobody.
They
4 or
gotta
5
fight him.
opponents. The fact you're asking means you're uneducated, and you need to watch some fucking video.
What about
Then
Did you
educate
Flamo?
us,
get
You said,
buddy.
hold on,
what?
Then
Flamo.
What?
answer
You
the
What?
said
question,
you don't
Educate
Mirage.
follow
us.
Anthony
Benvidez. What
Durrell,
changed that?
20 years old, youngest champion in the division's history.
He
Didn't he
wasn't a
win
real
that?
champion.
He was
No,
a
he was a
Reggie Belt.
two-time world
Nah,
champion.
he
You didn't
talking
know
He
about
that?
wasn't a
he
real
beat
Reggie
champion,
And
Belt.
Mirage.
Come on, bro.
then in a row,
He
Lemieux,
was not a real
Plant.
champion, Mirage. Let's be honest.
Anthony
Oh my!
Durrell was a two. No,
And,
I'm talking
and
about Anthony Durrell, not
Oh,
Morrell. They
okay. I
sound
thought you were saying
similar.
David Morrell.
Darrell.
Sorry.
Darrell was a
Anthony
champ, but he
Durrell.
still sucked.
Okay, hey yo, can we do this? Was you one of them dudes who said Canelo was cherry picking when he was on his undisputed run when he fought Caleb Plant? You can be real
He
about
did.
it, Mirage.
He did.
Not
He
Caleb
did.
Plant. He
He
had the
called
belt.
Bivol
No,
a
no.
cherry
He
pick.
called Caleb
Hold on,
Plant.
hold on,
Oh,
hold on.
Nah, I
He
sorry.
think
called Dimitri
That's a
Bivol a
damn
cherry
shame.
pick.
He called him
Hey,
Eurobums.
watch my video on that. I break it down and I
Hey,
explain
there's
it to
no
you.
I
breakdown
don't.
you
I'm
can
not
have
going to
that's
watch a
logical,
video,
Mirage.
Mirage.
Only a moron would put
That's
that as
ignorance
a
speaking right
logical
there.
statement. That's illogical. It doesn't make sense. Let me finish these bills.
All
The
right, my
Goop
fault. My
says
fault.
Ashley Labia is the only reigning champion David has fought is Anthony Durrell with that weak ass resume. Basically, he says Ashley Knuckles. He says is Dookie butter his resume. No Mas
That's
says
hilarious.
Ashley
yeah,
gags himself with his hand upside down because he has a
I'm
Snickers.
God damn.
Damn, that
to the
was
bed.
fucked up.
God damn.
That was fucked up.
Hey, Ashley,
Hold
are
on,
you wearing your helmet? Are you wearing your helmet,
hold
Ashley?
on. Antonio Garcia says Flame on sounds like he got a low IQ. This is Antonio Garcia, Flame, not me. Uh, Antonio Garcia says Marcus Brown was the 175 WBA interim champion.
And that was my bad. That was my bad. That was my bad. I was wrong. I stand corrected on that.
JMA says David Benavidez is counterpunching with his face.
Which is a fact.
Edgar Moreno says Mirage and Ashy. Let's bet on Benvidez versus
Hey,
Opataya.
He
When
won't
the
fight
fight,
up
hold on, when the
Pattaya.
fight, hold on, when the fight
I see it.
happens, I would be very surprised to see
Yeah.
anybody bet on David against Opataya. And I've been supporting David, but I think Opataya puts him to sleep. I just that's a
violently.
different animal, man.
Everybody's going to
Cable
do this and
gods.
that today, but they're all going to do it. I want to see it. When are they going to actually get in
I
the ring and
I, I
fucking?
want I want to
Ah,
see it
shut
too. I
up.
want to see it too. Hold on. Cable
Yeah.
God says Ashy is about to flex his charger and fallout piece of land when he gets mad. I don't
SXT Charger.
SXT. Okay,
That's the lowest package.
They not gonna
that's
let you
fucked
lead
up.
on
That's
that one,
fucked up.
man.
Y'all
They not
doing
gonna.
Ashy wrong, man. Um,
Listen, man. You know what's funny? Everybody be showing their bank accounts, right? Anybody can flash a picture. I tell you what,
Oh my God.
if you
Still gonna
really
show
want,
your
no, don't
bank
say, oh my
account.
We're
God.
not doing this. We're not doing
Let's keep
this.
it 100 because
Actually, we're
I've
not
been
doing this.
quiet. I'm gonna be quiet, so I'm gonna
We're not
present the
doing this.
challenge. Since
Still never
everybody
showed
wants to
your
I ain't
bet
bank
Hold on,
seen
let
no
Ashy
account.
Ashley
bank
say
and
his
account
want
real
from
quick.
Ashley,
Bro.
I want y'all to do this so we can know that's your real bank account that you're so-called
Bro, you
screenshotting and
didn't even
you're
show
showing everybody
yours.
on YouTube. So what you do is, right,
When are you gonna show yours
show us the
though?
amount again, right? Then go on there and spend $200 and let us see the same and see if the numbers still match up
What
so
the
we know
fuck?
that's your real shit.
This nigga
No,
wants
no,
to
no,
Since
no.
y'all
bet.
just want to bet,
I got
anybody
it.
could
No, no.
Google,
Come on, man.
anybody could
I got a better
screenshot,
way. I got a
anybody
better
could
way.
screenshot
Wait,
that.
hold on. I got a better way.
Put
Go
your money
ahead,
on the
show us
mouth.
your. Hold on. Go ahead, show us your account. Zell me 1,000, and then we'll keep going. And we were like, all right, you a real one. All right,
Yeah, that's what
let
I
you
me
fuck
keep
do.
with
reading
that.
this,
I
man.
fuck with that. I
He
fuck with
got it,
that.
man. He don't
That's
need
what
to.
you do.
And one ballers. Hold on. I got you coming right up. And one baller says Garage and Ashley are Solidus P have secret meetings. Well, I
Jesus.
mean, I didn't know Mirage and Solidus T were buddies like this. Danny Boy says Ashley would love to see Benavidez nude. I'm sure he would. I'm sure he
Y'all
would.
be
I bet he does.
dragging shit.
JMA says nobody's interested in fighting a bum.
Mm.
Uh, Edgar Moreno says, want to see my account, Ashy? And he's saying it again.
Oh
Ashley said,
shit!
hey, just
I
call me
already put the challenge out there. You don't have
Oh,
to
did
ask me no
you?
question.
He
Just show
trying
and
to
Y'all
prove.
better
That's
leave
what you
Edgar
do.
alone, bro. I think you came
Edgar
for.
got big
Edgar
bank,
Alright, you
take
got
put the
little
big
Listen,
bank.
bank,
challenge
Y'all
out
better
bro.
leave
there.
Edgar alone.
listen.
Make
Y'all
sure you do it
screaming,
too, Ashy.
Edgar. Y'all screaming.
Edgar's gonna come
How
up
many
Nah,
as
people
just
a
on
make
here
sure you
talked
do it
about
too
their
Edgar's
though,
bank
gonna
Ashy.
account
come
and
up
y'all just
as
screaming one
Ashley.
person?
Hold on,
No,
one
I
second.
would.
Let me
Why you
keep
Just
going. Let
trying?
me
Edgar.
Why you
keep going.
trying to
Edgar.
show
I don't see
another man
nobody
your
else
bank
showing. I
account?
don't see
I've
nobody
never
else
said
showing their
anything
bank
about my
account on
bank
We
here.
don't
account,
see you
dumbass.
either.
Nobody
Let
does.
don't
me keep
see
I
going, and
wish
we'll
I
get
would.
back
nobody
to it.
else
We'll
on
get
here
back to
showing
it.
their bank account.
You
No
started
Monster
that.
Man said, hold on. No Monster
I
Man
just hear
says
a lot of
Mirage.
oohs and ahs.
One second, 1 second. Mirage can't tell his right from his left, and Ashy can't read left to right. Hashtag butt buddies.
These
Yeah, that's
Salute
dudes.
to
fucked
my
up.
brother No Mas Thomas, and then the cable guy says Ashy ET fingers knuckles.
That's all we got to do is just show everybody show their bank account. Since
Hey,
it's a
hey,
lot
I'm
of
hey,
Why?
broke.
newbies
I
Hold
ain't
on,
in
even
the
hold on.
lying.
Why?
sport,
I'm
Alright,
broke.
everybody
Hold
show
on,
their
hold
bank
on, hold
account.
on, hold
That's
on.
what you do.
Hold on. Clavo says, ask Ashy Knuckles, who did he get? Oh my God. I can't even do it. Ask Ashy Knuckles, who did he get his first WBC vacant belt from? Ask Flame on what happened to that $200 million deal for Tank, Amazon deal for Tank and Mirage. Where's my rebuttal, bitch?
You talked about Mirage. You didn't talk about Clavo.
Damn.
hey, everybody's quiet now, right?
I
Who
guess
Yeah.
quiet?
nobody has an answer, and nobody who does anybody have an answer for Clavo?
I don't got no proof of the deal. That's what
What
his
did he again?
homeboy was saying when he was getting
Actually, where
interviewed
did
by
he get his
somebody after they fell
WBC
out.
vacant belt from? Man, he done asked me that question 100 times
Yeah.
on this fucking show, man.
And
Okay,
he
I want to
still
ask
doesn't
so
know.
Clavo,
And he
he's
who
still
did
gonna
doesn't
Canelo
know.
get his
answer, bro.
vacant belt from on his first world title? Who did he get it from
Tank
again?
for
His vacant.
president.
Matthew Hatton.
He said Tank for president. No, come
nah,
on, man.
we don't need
Tank
a
for
woman beater as
Matthew
a
president. Nah, he
Hatton.
president.
didn't say
Yeah,
that.
Matthew had a fucking
He
Matthew
didn't
We
say
need
Hatton.
a
that.
woman
And
beater as a
I'll
president.
tell you the two that he got vacant. Matthew Hatton, his first
Yeah,
world title,
who's a better
And
fighter,
Callum's
fucking
and Cal.
Avril
Hold
or
on,
Matthew Haddon?
Matthew Hatton or Callum Smith. If we're gonna
Hey, he could
compare
have took
apples
it
to
from
orange,
Bivol, but Bivol dubbed.
who's better,
Bivol went to
Gabriel or Kovalev?
WER.
B-ball duck talk, man. You coming from an asinine position. That man is fucking accomplished shit that Benavidez has yet to even come close to. This motherfucker beat
He can't
the
accomplish
current.
nothing because
I'm
don't
not
nobody
done,
want to
nigga.
fight
Hold
I'm
on,
him.
not done.
I'm
I'm
gonna let
not
you guys
done.
argue.
I'm
Let me
not
just read
done,
a few
and
more.
I'm not done.
Hold on,
I'm
Fans. Hold
not
on. I'm
done.
gonna let you
I'm
guys
not
go at
done,
it.
and
I'm gonna
I'm
let you
not
guys go
done.
at it. One
I'm
second.
not
One
done
second.
finishing my statement.
I promise I'm gonna let you go, Brim. Let me just finish this.
Oh
I'm
shit.
so sorry. Hot Fire Process Mills, you guys are debating with someone who thinks David would have a hard time fighting Roy Jones Jr. and someone
No,
who
would
thinks
give a hard
Demetrius
time.
Andre has better footwork than Dimitri Bivol.
We're
That's a
gonna address that
Oh,
too.
and
ooh
then don't forget
man.
he
We're
And
gonna
don't
juice
You
that
forget,
bring
too.
that shit
I ain't
up,
hey,
forgot
hold
yo.
on.
about that.
And
You
don't
need
forget,
to, you
he
need to
won a
talk
world
about that, Mills.
championship with
You
Lemieux.
don't get to address anything still, Mills. You're
Hold
No,
on.
fucking
no, 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 no,
clueless.
no,
You
no.
don't get to,
Yo,
you're not
finish the super
qualified.
chat, Snoop.
Okay,
You're not
let me
Finish the
finish
super
this
qualified.
so we
chats.
can get back to it. Hold on, Mirage. My brother Supreme says the Wedding Crashers are back at it again. Emotional brother. Salute to my brother
We're
Preem.
What up,
brothers.
Preem?
Hot Fire Pro says, and Flame On, who said David is great. And Flame On, you're not saying David is great, are you, Flame?
He could be great. I ain't saying he great right now,
Okay,
but he's
okay.
definitely on his way up.
I respect that, Flame. I respect that. And we talking about big bank take little bank. My brother Edgar Moreno with $100 super chat at Ashy Knuckles. Put some respect on my
Oh my
name. And
name.
look,
Oh,
Damn.
hold on, Ashy, hold
he's
on,
spending
Ashy.
$100.
Hold on, hold on. It has
He
to be a
rich now.
style
Hold
group.
up, though.
Hold on,
He balling now.
hold on, because Edgar did this. Not only Edgar's VIP for the month. I don't give a fuck. He VIP for the month. And I'm sorry, Ashley, since he did such a high donation, you's a bitch. I'm sorry, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I have no. I gotta do it. Hold on. And then we got the next one.
Yeah, we
My
know
brother Preem
we
dropped
know you
300
sell
right
your
there on the live. Oh my god. Hold on,
we
Ashley, you a
Damn.
triple
well
bitch.
least well
Mirage, you a bitch. Ashley, you a bitch.
least
You
I
guys are
know
dick eaters. I mean, anything Preem and Edgar the real, they the real MVPs around
hey
this
least,
bitch.
Nah,
least I
Nuke.
They
Yeah,
know
the
I
real
reckon we deserve
MVPs
a cut of
around this
that,
hey
man. I
bitch.
reckon
Hey.
we deserve a
that
cut.
hey at least I know
We
you
in
a
it for
selling trick
percentages.
least I know you a trick for a buck. That's all
Look,
I need to know.
I mean, I don't
You a
see it
trick
like
for a
that.
buck.
You
So
said
that
put they
let me know you a seller
You
motherfucker
said
after
no.
no.
all
You
that.
You
hey,
said
said put
hold
they
on,
show
hold on,
up.
hold on,
You
hold
Yeah,
said
on,
I'm
put.
hold on,
glad
Ashley.
you
You said
Hold
snitched
on,
on yourself.
Ashley,
I'm
it's
glad
never
you snitched on
personal.
yourself.
Hold on, Ashley, it's never personal. It's just business. The only thing
Hey,
I'm gonna tell
I
you
know
is,
that. That's why I said I'm
hold on.
glad you just told
I will
America
say
that you was
we
snitch
are
for a buck.
talking about setting up.
I'm
hold
glad
on.
you said that.
Hold on.
Bro, mute his
We
ass,
are
Nuke.
talking about setting up a meeting, an IBFP show somewhere in Vegas or something like that. Off rip, Preem and Edgar free. They get everything free. And that's off rip. And if I go to NY in October like I'm planning, you already know I'm stopping by.
Hey, yo, Ashley,
Facebook
Wait, hold
deal,
on.
show the rims
everything.
off the
They're my
vehicle.
G's right
Ashley,
there,
wait,
man.
hold on. Ashley's the one that put the challenge of you got to spend the money. They already spent it, and you're saying no, it doesn't count.
Hold on, Ashley, go ahead and Zell
That is.
1,500. Go ahead and put 1,000 on her. Show them who boss, Ashley. Show them big bank take little bank,
Ashley
Ashley.
can't do
Show them,
84s in
Ashley.
candy
can't even
paint.
put a dollar
Spend
in
that
it.
200 you were talking about.
Come on, Ashley,
Then that,
spend that little 200 you were talking about, Ashley. Show me.
Hey, hold up. Say that again. My
oh,
internet had popped out. Say that again. I
Yeah,
didn't hear
you
you.
sure did.
I did not hear you.
Yeah. It always does that.
Ah,
He
Just
said
That's
like
put
on
that
Trump
God.
show up,
Listen,
man.
predicted
Throw
man.
that
Listen,
Donald
man.
1,500 in
Trump.
Listen,
there.
listen.
Go
I'm
ahead
not
and
gonna
put
even
that
hold you.
bread
That's
out
on
there,
God.
Ashley.
Everything had popped out. I could not hear nothing y'all was
Ashley,
saying.
go repo that
Say it
car and
again. I
get
couldn't hear
200
you.
off
Say
the
it again
car.
now.
so pay the 200. Send the 200.
Send the 200,
Spend the
Show us
money.
Ashley.
another
You
Hold up,
talking
vehicle.
hold up,
about
Fuck
hold
big
up,
that
hold
bank?
up,
car.
No,
Dump
no,
hold
that
up,
hold on,
hold up.
car and
Ashley.
send it to
Whoa,
Hold
whoa,
on,
whoa,
Ashley.
America.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
You
hold up.
can't talk
Dump
all
it
this shit, and then
Send
you see
200 for
Edgar
what?
drop 100. You see Preem drop 300. He dropped 300. Ashley, you gonna let him beat you, and you talking about money? Go ahead and put at least 4 on there so you can do it.
Damn.
First of all, that's your homeboy. The
Wait,
fuck
you
is you
said
talking
no.
about?
You said it's a
You,
challenge. You said
You said
spend
it's a
$200.
No,
challenge.
You
no.
the
You
one
see,
who
you
said
got
to
my
do it.
That's
challenge all the way.
crazy.
I
He
said for
talks about
those who's
money and
showing
then Edgar
pictures,
shows him.
can you
And
can you
and
can you
free.
can you just
And
shut your
then
mouth
now
and
they
listen, man?
dropping money
Shut
and he's
your
not
mouth
doing
and
it.
listen. You might
This
learn something.
nigga
See, that was
broke,
wrong with you
bro.
with them class. You didn't like to
Let's
listen, man.
I got a
Listen and you'll
stop
learn
hearing
something.
you.
oh
I'm
I
sorry,
said.
I'm sorry, Preem and Edgar showing me too much love. I'm gonna fuck around and have to get in my phone number. We're gonna have to FaceTime. Fuck this shit. This is some real shit.
wait, Nuke.
This is a
Are you
real no.
showing?
Fuck
Are you
that. We
That's all
gonna
showing
like
them your
paying you
face?
Preem. Hold
$100.
on.
The fuck out of here.
I got a message real quick. Ashley, you gotta be quiet. You ain't putting no money on the table.
You damn
Preem.
right ain't gonna put no. I don't put no
I
money
know
Yeah.
on.
that's what
I
I
wouldn't
call.
put no money in
This
no
is like
camel who don't
Ashley
respect me,
Knuckles
nigga.
talking
Get the
about,
fuck out
oh,
of here. You sound
this is
stupid.
Ashley Knuckles talk all this shit, come
You
up short.
sound
Like,
stupid.
that's what I'm saying. Next time, Ashley, you gotta
Hold
shut
up.
the
So
fuck up.
hold up. So I'm
Because
supposed to
big
come on
bank
here.
take little
Hold
bank
on. Whoa,
all
whoa, whoa,
day,
whoa,
Ashley.
whoa.
Don't ever get on here
So
talking about money and you
so
get
let me get
showed
this
up.
right. Hold up.
You
So
got
let me get this right.
exposed today, Ashley. You got
Let me get this
exposed
right.
today,
Wait,
my
Hold up. All
brother.
right, I was
wait.
disposed. So let me get this right. I come on your show, get called all kind of hoes, this, that, and I'm
I didn't
supposed to
call you no
give.
hoes
Hold on,
when you
hold on,
came
hold
on
up,
here.
hold up,
You
man.
had the
Let me talk.
floor.
Let me talk, bro. Let me talk. I'm just saying this in layman's terms. So So basically, what you're saying is, I'm supposed to come on your show, right? And to a show that I get called everything under the fucking sun except for a fucking dog. And I supposed to donate more than $200-300 to you to prove a point to your fucking fans that I got money.
Wait,
You
wait,
You know how
you
fucking
guys
Okay,
got the
dumb
okay.
you
proof
So
sound,
now let me
bro.
already?
respond.
Oh my god.
Do you know how
Hold on.
dumb you
So
sound?
let me hold on. Let
Do
me
you know
respond.
how dumb you
Hold
sound?
on. I
I
want to
can see if
respond
I
to
was one
Ashley.
of your panel members
So,
that you
I
get
know.
along
Hold
with,
on,
and we
Ashley.
would
Let me
roll like
respond.
that,
Hold on,
like
Ashley.
you
Let
and
me
Clavo and
respond.
everybody else is.
I let you
But
say it, Ashley. Let me
no,
respond. So let me respond to you. It wasn't me who brought up showing money, talking about I got big bank, take little bank, and all that.
listen,
That was
that
hold
ain't
on.
what I say.
No, Ashley. No, hold on, Ashley. Hold on. You gonna let me finish? That was you who brought up the money. You start talking all that big shit like you at that bread. It was you who said go spend
it
200.
was
He didn't
you.
spend 200. He spent 3. And your bitch ass got quiet when he put the money on the table. Don't ever get on there talking about money
Hey,
again,
Edgar
Ashley. You
Moreno
ain't good
says he'll.
like that.
Edgar
You ain't
Moreno
good
says
like
he'll
that.
send another 100 to kick Ashley off.
Nah, we can't kick Ashy off, man. Nah, we can't kick Ashy off.
Now with these super chats.
We
Man,
can't
Hey,
I'm
kick
sorry, that's
Ashy
a body
oh,
off,
bag,
I
man.
man.
got an
That's
idea.
a body
Dude,
bag. I'm
Let
sorry, Brain the
dude.
nugget and body bagged you on this one, Ashley.
me
Okay, if
You
respond
said
to
somebody
that.
you
can
said
donate
spend
to
200.
Let
Did you
me
say
let.
spend 200 or not, Ashley?
Take
I'm
that
trying to
bullshit
respond to
off.
that. What I
Look, he's
said
scared.
is,
He's stomach. I tried. I
can you
felt
listen,
you.
bro? Can you listen and stop running your
hey,
mouth?
hey Nuke,
Because I'm
if
Bro,
about to
someone
let
gives you
body
this
bag
man
1,000, will
you.
you show your
retard.
I'm
face?
about to body bag
All
you
right.
with what I said. What I said
Hell
is,
yeah.
can you listen?
Yeah.
What I said is, I said for those who be coming on here
Man, I'll
showing
call
that.
a bitch in a room right now. She'll show some ass for that kind of money. Fuck
Okay,
that
so
shit.
can I
You
finish or you
hear?
gonna keep
Yeah.
talking? What I
Edgar,
said
just send
is,
$1,000. We can see his face
what I
live.
said is, I said for those that be coming on here showing their bank accounts, I said what you do is
Didn't
show
you
us
show
the
your
bank account.
assets?
What I
Didn't
said
you show
is
your
show us the
assets?
bank
Oh
account.
my
You
god.
I
showed me
said
that
show us.
raggedy ass car and that fucked up lawn, but you ain't show no bread. I seen that
And
fucked
those
up car on that lawn. That bitch was
wait,
salvaged. I know a
and those
salvage car when
rusty
I
ass
see one,
rims.
Ashley. That
Can I
bitch
ask you a
wasn't even
question?
running. And
All
we
right, can
ran
I
the
ask you a
tags.
question?
That shit belonged to Edna
Can I ask you
Johnson.
a
So
question?
Them
if that
dirty
shit your
ass rims
granny
you
or
had.
something, you can
Can I
be
ask you
honest.
a
But
question?
you don't look
Damn, why
like a
y'all
fucking
fucking with
Edna
Ashley,
Johnson to
bro?
me.
Can I ask you a question? You're
Yeah.
still running off with your mouth. If you
Okay.
remember when I was showing you car, I said this is a project that I'm bought that I'm about to paint
You
and
gonna
hook up.
buy an old hold on,
Listen,
wait a minute,
man.
Ashley,
Listen,
wait a
yeah,
minute. You
it's a
gonna buy an
classic car.
old car from the 2000s as a
Listen, man.
project. No, you only buy
Listen.
classic cars as
Listen,
projects. You don't buy an
listen. See
old piece of shit.
what you
What
don't
the
understand
hell?
is people
Oh,
just like how the essays
oh,
take their little motherfucking cars, they old school cars and fix them up.
Watch your
That's
mouth,
the
little
same thing I
girl.
do. What I do, I like Ford cars, I like Chevys. So what I do is, yeah, I'll keep an up to date
Bro,
car,
we only
but
seen
I'm
you with
also
one
gonna buy a
truck.
vintage car. I would paint it, make it look good, might put a little symbol on it, just showing that it's mine.
You
Throw
just
my
need
little
the rims
26s
all
or my
outside getting
28s
fucked
on it.
up, right?
And when it's a car show, I go to the car show. See, that's the things I like to do. So yes, I'm not gonna just go buy a brand new car and just keep buying the 2025
Well,
car,
show us an
the
update then,
2026
since you
car.
got so
No,
much
All right,
I'm
well,
bread.
gonna
go,
switch
go,
it up
hold on,
because
Ashley.
I'm
Go
old
and
school.
show me
You
you
see, y'all
about what
forget
you talking
because
about.
y'all
Drop
from the
bread
Z
right now,
generation.
Ashley.
That's
You
what y'all
brought all this
20.
shit up,
That's
Ashley.
what y'all
Drop bread.
20 and
Use
30 year olds
hold on,
do.
Ashley. Use them little ET fingers. Log into that account and go ahead and drop on this motherfucker.
But y'all
That's
still,
funny, man.
wait, hold
didn't
on.
meet the challenge. Having nobody
He's
come back
talking
and
about
show
a
you.
Ford Crown
Now
car,
you did
the
that.
most
You were
simple car that
calling
you
them
can
out,
find
and
at a
then
police auction, and that's your
So can I ask
project
you a
car,
question? Why
a
none of y'all
Ford
sent y'all
Crown,
cars? Can I ask
a
y'all a
Ford
question?
Crown.
Why did none of y'all didn't show none of y'all cars?
Because I'm
what
not
the
betting. I'm
fuck?
not
What?
fucking
Why didn't
arguing
you
here.
Why? Because you're taking
show
the subway.
fucking
Listen,
your
if you're in
bank
the city,
account?
you're
I
either
Like,
didn't.
taking the bus
Oh my.
leave.
or you
Ain't no
taking the
subways where
subway.
I'm
You
at.
taking the
Ain't,
police
Listen, man.
on
We're
Ain't
this
no
not
shit.
talking to
subways
you,
where
It's
I'm
Mr.
at,
that's some
buddy.
Omaha,
gangster shit.
ain't no
I'm about to
subways
buy
in
a
listen,
Omaha.
house.
you driving in your hoopty every
I'm
day.
about to buy a house, dude. So I don't know what you're talking about.
When you doing
I
your
don't
little
fucking
videos,
talk about my
Shit.
we see
financials
you
because
in
And
your
I
little
don't
drive a
fucking
hoopty.
do
So
that
hoopty.
shit.
we're not even
Hey,
talking
yo,
to you. So
Ashy, Ashy,
you're
Ashy,
not
for
He
the
even there.
record,
real.
Ashy,
And you
Ashy, for the
showing
record,
us a
I don't.
dusty ass
For the
You're not
record,
Ford,
I
even in
and
don't.
there.
you over there showing us
Ashy,
your
You're not even in there.
grandma's
But
car.
none of y'all can
Come
show
on, bro.
nothing. None of y'all
for
can
the
show
record,
nothing. All y'all
for
do
the
Why
all
the
this
record,
fuck would I
talking.
show
for
you anything? I
All
don't know
y'all do
you.
because you don't have
Ashy,
nothing. That's why.
Ashley, I
That's
don't
why
think
okay,
you
you
I
broke,
have
that's why
bro.
nothing.
Ashley,
you don't have nothing.
I don't think you broke, loved one.
You don't have
Honestly
nothing.
don't. I don't think you broke. I don't
Listen,
think
man,
you
this is
broke at all.
still mill. If it don't apply, let it fly. Why is
No,
you sitting
what
on
I
here
know,
with
cause
your no,
no,
because
cause
you
I'm
still
trying to
got
get
your
back to
cape on.
boxing, bro.
So wait,
Listen,
hold
man.
on,
I'm
Mill,
hold
trying
you
to
on,
get
got
back
your
to this
cape on
hold
boxing.
on.
right
So
now.
Ashley,
You got your cape
living in
on
a
right
shed
now,
behind
wearing
your
the cap with
uncle's
the rest of
house
the
is not.
fellas. So just sit back and
He
relax,
was trying
bro.
to
Play
help
your
you, Ashley.
position.
I'm
He
trying
was
to
trying
help
to
you.
help
Listen,
you.
I
I'm
don't
trying
need
to
no
help
help.
you out, man.
That's why I'm
Ashley,
telling him to
Ashley,
sit
I'm
back and
trying to
relax.
help you
living
out,
be
Take
bro.
his cape off. I can
hold
handle
on,
myself.
Ashley, living
Take who
behind your
cape on? Who got
shed
a
at
cape
Uncle
on?
Ruckus' house is not fucking money.
My dude said we need MTV Cribs.
Who got
Listen,
a
man.
cape
Oh,
on?
listen, man. Like I told y'all before, I
All
can't
right.
beat you joking. You could joke me out the building. Listen, I'm not Chris Rock. I'm not Cat Williams. I'm not none of
Bro,
your
all I know
favorite.
Just
is
like your
everybody
I'm
financial
not
swear
none
he
of your
statements.
is.
favorite
God, Ashley,
jokesters.
what the fuck is
So
this?
listen,
God
you
damn.
roasting me.
Are we
Listen, man,
talking
all the
boxing,
roasting.
Nuke, or are
But
we
like
gonna
I
talk
said, man,
about
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
financials
Let's go ahead
again?
and talk boxing. Let's
Let's
go
get
ahead and
back
talk
to
boxing.
David versus
Yeah,
exactly,
let's go back to the boxing.
Hold on.
Canelo.
Let's go ahead
exactly,
and
because
talk
I kill
boxing.
you with that.
Hold on, Ashley.
Ashley finna raise
And
Sure.
it.
Brim, come back on here because I know you had some smoke. Come on, Brim. I
Yeah,
dropped the link.
when Brim come back, I'm gonna let him hoop, man.
How
But
about we do this? How about we let's not talk about David Benavidez. Let's talk about other fighters.
oh no,
And
we talking about David Benavidez.
We
Hold on,
got we got to
Who the
get
fuck
that.
make you
We
don't
got to
you
think
get
that's
tell
a
that.
good
me.
fight for
So,
Roy
so
Jones?
Mills,
And
Mills, so
hold
you're
on,
standing
hold
by your
on.
claims. You're
You put it in the
standing by your
thumbnail.
claims.
What makes you think David Benavidez is a good fight for Roy Jones Jr., bro?
Dude, I don't. I'm not interested in talking about
Yeah.
fantasy fights. I'm not really interested. I'm talking about
didn't
your
you make the
claim.
fantasy
I want
fight?
to.
You're the one that
I want to talk
commented on it,
about your.
dumbass.
I want to talk
Back
about
up
your
your
claim about
fucking
Anthony.
comments,
Are you
bitch.
standing by that
Calm down,
claim?
Poppy. Calm down, Poppy.
Are
No,
you
I,
standing by that claim
Back
regarding
up your comment,
counterpunching?
dumb fuck.
You're about saying about what claim?
That Anthony Yarde's a better counterpuncher than David?
I
Hey, I'm gonna
absolutely
oh
do
am.
my.
this separate. Let me get
Cool.
25 over
Well,
there.
I,
considering I posted evidence
On the
to the
Mustang.
contrary, every time I
Oh, we're
repeat
going back to
that
this.
Huh?
claim, you cook yourself. So
Nobody
carry
gives
on.
a fuck,
man,
Raj.
what? Why is David Benavidez a good fight for Roy Jones Jr., man?
Did you hear what I just said?
No, I didn't.
I said I'm not interested in talking about fantasy fights.
Bro,
Well,
Roy
he
was
brought it
knocking
up
out
though, but
David
Let me
though.
get
Roy didn't fucking make that
I mean, that can
I
be
mean,
motherfucker.
I
fun and
wouldn't
all
want to.
that,
I
buddy.
wouldn't
Yeah,
want to
whatever.
talk about it either if it made me look stupid as well. I wouldn't talk about it either,
Listen, man, we ain't
Exactly.
we ain't giving out
dumbass.
narrative, man. We
Point.
talking about real life. We ain't talking
Yeah,
about
Oh,
hey, hold
I've
on.
already
Let
Roy
said what
Cream
Jones
I had
listen
to
old
to
say.
this.
man right
I've,
now.
Cream.
I've already said what I had to say about Anthony Yarde and David Benavidez. I
yeah.
said
Hey,
it's a
let
So watch the
50-50 fight.
video.
If I got to
I
choose,
think you've already
hold
I
watched
on.
said
the
it's a
Nuke,
video and you
50-50
bullshit.
fight. If I
I
got to
think you watched
choose,
the.
I choose
I
David
think you watched my
Benavidez.
video and you're
Nuke.
bullshitting. That's what I think.
Let's
I don't want to watch a video, Ashley. Your
Nuke.
videos be
Let's.
making me
Then
itch,
why did you?
bro.
Then
I don't
why
want
did
to
you?
watch a
Then why
video.
did you have an issue with me when I joined the panel? Why did you say I'm going to save Mirage last? Because you watched it. That's why.
Because I want to
What?
talk about what I just asked you about, bro.
Oh,
Because it speaks to the level
but
of
why was
delusion
it
that
such
you
a
are.
priority?
Because it
Why
because
was
it
it such a
speak because it
priority when I
speak
joined?
because it speaks to the level of delusion that y'all have for
Because you
this
watched my
dude. Y'all
video
are
and you were fucking triggered. That's why.
why
Oh
would
my
why
God! Is this
I
what
don't
we're
want to watch
talking
a video.
about?
I might go watch it.
Nuke.
I'll go watch it later. I'll go watch it
This is
later,
why I want to
Mirage.
move to another
Well, I
topic
gave you
because
free promotion,
they
so you
can't
better fucking
answer.
watch it.
They can't talk about it
I'm gonna
if
watch a
it's not
video,
David.
Mirage, and I'm gonna
All
laugh
right.
at it. I know for a
Then
fact it's
come
gonna be
back. Then
funny.
come back.
That
Hey,
at the
don't
very least,
worry.
your videos are
Everybody laughed.
comical.
Everybody
At
laughed at it.
at
That's
the
the
very
point.
least, your
That's
videos
the
are
point.
comic. It gives comic comedic value.
Wait, hold on.
Why
Nuke,
is David
don't look
Benavidez?
at it. Don't
What's
look
up?
at it.
No,
You'll
no,
get
I'm gonna look at
views.
it. I'm gonna put a view
You'll
on
get
there, and I'm gonna leave a
views.
comment too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a
And
view
you
on there, and
said,
I'm gonna leave a
yeah.
comment.
So
I might
yeah.
subscribe. I'll be needing to
Yeah,
laugh
sure.
sometimes.
Now
Why is
I be
David
wanting to cross
Benavidez?
Mirage's page, but I keep forgetting to watch it.
Why is David Benavidez a good fight for Roy Jones Jr., man?
You know, asked me like
You
50
gonna knock
times.
what
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
dumbass
asking you
out?
because you shouldn't have opened your mouth and said some dumb shit like that, bro. So you make sure the
Exactly.
next video you do that you do a video covering this
Well, I
topic.
never said
So
that. I
let's give
never
you
said
some. So
that.
let's give you some content.
What? Oh my
Why is
God!
David
What did he
Benavidez a
just
Yes,
good
he
say?
fight for
did,
David
dumb fuck.
for
The
What
comments.
did he
why?
just say?
That comments
I
all over
never
Twitter,
said
bro.
that anyway. Quote
That
me.
comments
You
all
did
over
say
Twitter.
that.
That
No,
comment is all over Twitter that you said that dumb fuck.
Oh my
I
God,
said
dude!
it'll be. I said
No,
it'll be a good ass
Hey, put
fight.
yourself on top of that dumb meter,
I
bitch.
said it'll be a good ass fight.
no, you
How would
said
it
he'd
be a
give him
good fight? That's
problems.
what I'm asking you. You ain't doing nothing but rewording what I'm asking you. How is it a good fight?
Hold on, one second. Let's just pause that for 1 second because Brim got 10 minutes for us real quick.
Oh
Brim,
yeah,
what's up, my brother?
do your shit, Brim.
Get him, Brim.
Cook him, Brim.
First of all, I got to do it to you a little bit, Mills, because the fact that y'all made this a debatable topic about Benavidez and Yar, who's the better skilled boxer, gave me gas. That's the first problem. Like
Stop
Yar
eating that
got
bad
Ugh.
counter
burrito.
punching ability, a little pop in his fist, but the truth be told, Benavidez is a better boxer than Yard. It ain't a gigantic, but it's enough for me to say, why the fuck are we having this conversation? I'm gonna leave that
So it's
alone.
not
Why?
enough for
It's just that you got
Benavidez.
Mirage
It's not a
arguing and he's
significant amount
trash
for
at arguing
Benavidez,
it.
but it's blasphemous to say that it's not a significant amount for Anthony Yarde. What we doing, loved
Like
one?
like
Come
I
on,
like I
man.
said. said, he has the
Yeah, because
skill to
Anthony
learn
Yarde's
how to
not
be
in
a
his
Because
better.
class.
Anthony Yarde has
Anthony
given
Yarde's
us
not in his
evidence that
class.
he's not a great boxer by not holding the form and being inaccurate in the motherfucker on
David
multiple
Benavidez has
occasions.
done that
Like,
too.
what are we doing here, my brother?
David
Okay.
Benavidez has
David
done that too,
Benavidez's
family.
accuracy is pretty high, actually. David Benavidez actually has pretty good accuracy for the most part. He's not inaccurate to the level of Anthony Yarden. To say that he is disingenuous as fuck.
And
Really?
David Benavidez isn't and
Really?
David
Then why
Benavidez
does he
isn't as
look?
accurate of a counterpuncher as Anthony Yard is. We can
Then why
it's
does
Okay,
give and
you
take.
just keep saying it
It's give and
when
take.
it's when the evidence
Anthony Yard
contradicts
can
Shut
it.
up,
counterpunch a
Geronimo
little bit
ass. You
better.
shut up.
He got
If I say it 50
pop in
times,
his
it's going to
hands.
be true.
That's it.
It doesn't work like that.
Bro,
You're
then why did
lying.
Benavidez' face look more
Mills.
fucked up in both of his
Mills.
last fights?
That's what I want to know.
It's looking. Man,
Because
y'all
he
guys are
got
making
caught with
my
a
ass
punch.
itch. Listen, here's the
He got hit with a
problem.
You
punch.
made
Here's the
him look
problem. The only
crazy.
thing we can say about Yard is Yard can thump. Oh, listen, guys, let me get my 10 minutes worth of action here.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, Yard can thump,
Okay.
and he's a pretty good counterpuncher. That's where the buck stops. Everything else has got deficiencies. He doesn't hold form. He's inaccurate as fuck, and he gets tired. Benavidez does not wear out all the time. He only wear out in one fight, and he still didn't. Nobody took advantage of it. He has better stamina. He has better volume. He's overall a better boxer than Yard. It's no debating. I'm sorry. Yard can punch and he can thump, and he might be the counterpunch a little bit better, but overall, David Benavidez is a better boxer.
But he
I'm not
squares
going to
up,
sit
so
here
that's
and
Hey,
fundamentals.
Grim,
Are,
how does Yard counterpunch better than David? What's your evidence for that?
Oh my
I'm not going
God.
to.
Yo, get your
It's
10
not
minutes, Brim. Get your 10 minutes.
Mirage is not important. Mirage is
No, are you trying to be polite
not
to
important
Mills?
enough for me.
Is that
It's
what you're
not
trying to do?
important enough to me to argue it.
Don't say
It's
it.
not important enough to me for me to argue. To be honest with you, bro. This topic
Brim,
Let
you
me
is
gotta
let me
so
get
move
to
on
his
to
me
the
ass.
is
next one.
trash to me.
David
It makes
Brim, you
my
better
ass.
get his
he's
ass.
an elite
Brim, you better
counterpuncher.
get his ass.
He's an elite counterpuncher when he wants
I
to.
don't feel
Because
like arguing with him
Elite
about
because he's got
counterpuncher.
Benavidez with
so many
Mirage. It's a
bags,
waste of oxygen.
because he's got so many tools in his bag, he doesn't do it all the time.
Oh
When he
my
needs
So
Who
he
to,
has
God.
so
chose
many
not to be
tools
an
in their
elite
bag?
counterpuncher with
Hold up.
Bostic.
Who has, hold up 1 second. Who has so many tools in their bag?
fucking
Benavidez.
David,
David
clearly.
Mirage.
Benavidez.
David does not
Stupid.
have a shitload of tools in his bag. He got some tools, but there is
Thank
other tools
you.
he do not have. And if you think he got all these
Like what?
magnificent
What's he
tools in his
missing?
bag,
What's he
you
missing?
must be out
What
your
tools?
motherfucking mind.
What tools is he missing?
Defense.
What,
If you don't think he
bouncing it out?
is
Bouncing
missing
it
any
Foot,
out like
tools,
footwork.
then I don't
or
know
a
what
He
the
Bill
hit
fuck
a
he
Clinton?
lot,
watching.
yeah. He don't get hit a lot.
What
Counterpunching.
tools is he missing? Come on.
Defense.
Bro, you gotta realize when
Benavidez does not thump that hard at 175, so his power is in question. He
What?
also
that's
he
fundamentals.
Like
also
what?
throws a certain amount of volume that he leaves himself susceptible to be counterpunched and hit in between his shots versus a great counterpuncher.
That's
I
not
just
a
don't think
tool in a
Yard is good
toolbox.
enough to be able to take full advantage of it. I'm
That's
not
not a
done.
tool in a
You asked me a
toolbox.
question. I'm trying to answer for your goofy ass.
You're not answering it. You're
You
talking
want me to
about
answer the question?
And
You
it's
want me to be
you're
quiet,
fundamentals.
Mirage,
deflecting.
and let you ramble
You're
about how good
deflecting.
Benavidez is? You want me to answer
Well,
your question since you asked me this weak ass question? You want me to answer, or do you want to ramble about how great Benavidez is? Which one do you want to do?
when are
He
you
want
going to
to
start
ramble.
answering it?
You
When are you
must
going to
want
get
to
start
ramble
him.
answering
about
it?
David Benavidez being great. Let me let you go.
Get
Yeah,
him.
he want to ramble. Talk to Flame. I know you want. I know that's who
So
you had
Mills,
drama
you're
with.
saying
Shut up.
David doesn't demonstrate elite counterpunching. I want to ask you a question.
Nah, I don't
Would you
want to talk
say
to you.
What I
would
Hey,
you say
did?
an
Brim. I don't
example?
want to talk to you. Hey, Brim, get him.
You don't
Go
need to
ahead, get him.
talk. You need to
Who?
listen.
Get him,
You need to
Brim.
listen.
I don't want to talk to you. Talk to him,
Would you
Brim.
say an example of elite counterpunching?
David Benavidez is not a counterpuncher. He's an initiator. He starts the offense. He's the one that's bringing it to you. So
Okay,
I
I
mean, he
showed
can
you
he
a
counterpunch
Don't
montage
some?
it? No,
Sure, he
where
can
David
don't
counterpunch
has
some,
address.
but
No,
that's
no, no,
not
no,
the
counterpunched
no.
premise of
Brim,
Bostic
this
Brim,
I
Brim.
game.
never
That's
Don't
said
not
he
the
address.
was a
premise of
Brim,
this
counterpuncher.
game.
Brim. Don't address this fuck face. I know you willing
I
to talk to
literally
Flame.
I
Talk to
literally
Flame.
created a
That's who I'm
montage
hollering
of
at
David
Flame.
What
counterpunching
talk to me about
a hundred
All
what?
right,
times.
Flame. Did you say? Okay, hold on. I'm done with you, Mirage. Flame. Did you say Bivol was ducking Benavidez?
That
Yes, he did.
definitely.
Okay, Flame. So let me ask you a question. If Benavidez did this, wouldn't you say, hey, man, he's accomplished enough for you be to take a breather if he need be? If Benavidez had beat Canelo, if Benavidez had beat the current unified cruiserweight champion of the world and fought the number one or
Heavyweight.
number, I'm not, can I finish my bar? Y'all must want me to be quiet.
No,
Okay, so the
light
number one
I ain't
heavyweight.
fighter,
say
the
nothing. I'm
number one
listening.
fighter, Viterbi, he fought him 2 times, and some people think he beat him both times. If Benavidez did that, if he had some type of injury or something, would you give him grace?
If he said he needed it, I'll give it to him. But other than that, hell no.
What kind of answer is that?
But Bivol just said he
Fucking
needed that.
answer.
But Bivol just
If
said
you
he
want,
needed
if
it
you
though.
Stupid
if
So
you
ass
to
you
be
answer.
so you
honest,
willing to give Benavidez grace, but you ain't gonna give
some
Bivol grace
fighters
on
are
the things that you
honest,
said that
bro.
Benavidez did it. You would give him that grace. I'm confused.
Bivol had a
I
chance to come
said
out
if
his
he's
mouth. Bivol had a
bro,
chance to
this
come
what
out
I'm
his mouth and
saying.
say that he was hurt. He didn't have to
This,
keep saying,
that
"I'm gonna
that
have
But
it
that
maybe
trilogy."
nigga, he
Bivol was
talking to
trying to
me, bro.
work through it
He
eventually.
talking to
But maybe
me.
Bivol was trying to work through it. Maybe he was trying to
No,
work
Bivol
through it.
barely
No,
Maybe
even
he was
speaks
trying to
bro,
English,
overcome
tell
it.
bro.
You
these
don't know
people you
exactly
need
what
a
was going
break.
on. You're assuming at
Body
that point.
bag.
I
Bro,
know
Bivol
exactly.
barely
We know
speaks
exactly what's
English.
going on. He was looking for an
Bro,
angle,
You
a
don't
way
know
out,
shit.
he should have
You
and he
don't
went
know
to the
shit.
look,
Why
hospital
the fuck?
bed.
he should have kept
Yo,
it real,
And
Mirage,
he
bro.
Mirage,
chose
Cause
the
listen,
hospital rather than David.
Mirage.
That's
Let me
what he
tell you
did.
Yo,
something. Let me tell you
That's what he
something.
did.
Benavidez is
Fucking
not this
hospital.
monster you claim. He fought Beterbiev twice. He beat Canelo and beat the current cruiserweight. He has no
Are they
reason to
called
duck a
David
Benavidez
Benavidez?
fight. Shut
Are
the
they
fuck
so
up.
called
You are
David
So
clueless.
why is
Benavidez?
He
the
is not. Shut the
so
fuck.
why
He's
is the
not scared of
WBO
no
act?
one. For you to think he's scared of
so
Then why
what's
did
he
he
Benavidez,
doing?
drop
He
that
not
you're
fighting
belt?
neither
clueless.
one of them
You're
now.
clueless, Mirage. You're clueless.
So
He
Well,
why
don't
when
is
are
the
need a
you going to
break.
fight
Why
WBO
him
did he
next
asking?
say
year?
he
I'm going to
needed a
come here. I'm
break?
going to roast you about it next year when
So
he
why is
fights
the
fucking
WBO
this
asking for
motherfucking
proof of
bum.
the operation then?
Because
And
they're
they
That's what
don't
we're
have
operating
waiting
it.
under
for.
their protocols like they're supposed to. They're
They
supposed
don't
to.
believe that cap. They don't believe
Because
that
if
cap.
not,
That's
look,
It
why.
ain't
if they,
about them not
if
believing
hold
that
You
they're
on,
ain't never seen
supposed
this
to.
shit
That's the
before.
Mirage,
protocols and the
Ashy,
guidelines
What
and the
y'all
rules
say?
of the
Was that
IWBO.
even a
If
real
you're
What?
if
doctor?
you're in the
This
Yeah,
middle
dude,
of
yeah.
trying
Bro,
to go to the
was
fight
that a
and
real
you have an
doctor?
injury, you have
they
to
can't
show
What was that
strip
cause.
them.
dude?
That's just been
Ashy, they
following
can't
basic
strip
protocols.
them.
You're not going to
So
reach
why that
and make
We
report?
yourself
have
into
never
the
So
seen
why
No,
it.
that
position.
report?
Ashy,
No,
So why that
that's
report didn't come
anybody
out
they
when?
that's
get a
in this
report.
circumstance. Got to stop
So if
being
that's the
goofy and
Ashy,
so if
decide
they
and
that's the
just
have.
look at
case,
the reality of
Hold
what
on,
it
let me answer.
is.
hey Brim, if
Ashy,
that's the case, then why that report didn't come out when Canelo had his operation on his hand? Then
they did.
no,
Did he
They,
have
they did.
did he have an order? Did he have a 30-day
the
order to negotiate
WBC
a
and
fight? Did he have a
the
30-day order to
W
negotiate a fight at
listen,
that
man, the
time? Yes or no?
WBC and
Yes
the
or
W.
no? Yes
Can you
That's
let
a
me
or
answer the
no.
question,
no?
man?
Yes or no, Ashy?
No. So what are you talking about? If
Dumbass.
he didn't have a 30-day order for a fight at that moment in time, what you're saying is cockamamie.
So
Dumb
wait, now,
fuck.
and I'm gonna say this. Hold on,
Not even talking
Hey,
shit.
that
Ashy,
If
boy
you gonna talk
say
Ashy,
about
B
hold
the
on,
fight,
hold
Ball.
on,
for
That
real,
hold
boy
on,
you gotta
say B
hold on.
understand.
Ball need a
You can't
break.
talk
Ashy,
out your ass.
hold on. Let me answer. Ashy,
That's all he
the
does.
du-
Hold up.
the WBO, the W.
First
Hold
of
on,
First
all,
of
Ashy.
all,
Hold on,
second
hold
of
on,
all,
hold
shut
on.
your ass up.
Bram, hold
Hold
up,
on,
Bram.
Ashy.
First of all,
Hold
you
on, hold on,
talking.
hold on,
First of
hold
all,
on,
you come on
hold
here, you
on.
come on here running your SpongeBob, so like you're in
Oh,
Bivol
yeah.
camp.
But it's
Ashy,
Like
not
you know,
even
Hey,
talk
he's
about
hold
SpongeBob.
up,
You
man. Shut your
Patrick,
mouth. I
dumbass.
let you talk, and I wasn't talking over you.
Ashy,
So shut.
I'm,
Listen, man. Shut
I'm
you.
gonna answer your
Listen, man.
question in a very
Shut
simple
your
way.
shut your ducktail.
Before they can
Shut.
strip them,
Listen,
they
man.
have to
last
Shut
make
your
sure.
company.
duck bill
Last
platypus.
company. That's
Shut
one.
your duck
Last
bill
company.
platypus and let me talk, bro.
No,
You done had your 10 minutes of fame.
okay, let me answer before you answer. Ashley. Hold on. The reason why the WBO is asking for those papers is so if they strip them, they it's not something medical. If he is, we have like what 6 or 7 days. Wait until then. If he doesn't show the paperwork, then we can say that he
What the
ducked.
hell? Listen, man. If everything went up and up,
Y'all
what
still
tape?
ain't gonna
Listen,
say he dug. Y'all gonna say
Oh
he
my
need a
God,
break.
no,
He fought Canelo.
if
He
everything
fought
from
goddamn
surgery,
That's it.
Benavidez.
okay,
He need
They
a
got the script.
vacation.
They got a whole
So what?
B-Ball
script,
need
bro.
a
They got a whole
cruise.
script.
I'm
They
done.
got excuses labeled 1
By
to
the
10.
way, check.
B-Ball need a
Go check.
damn
They're going to go
vacation
down the
at the
list.
DR.
He got the
Eyebrow,
Shit.
They're
extension.
going to go
take
down
care of
the
him.
list.
I'm done, dude. Just like trying to fucking talk to a donkey. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
Bias
sorry.
Brim's got like a whole book of excuses.
Yeah, he
Man,
And
can't
he just
talk,
goes
dude.
down
he
one, two,
said
three.
Anything you
B-Ball
guys have is button
need a
for,
break.
button for, if and what. So
He said he
that's
need a
it.
break. How
Eyebrow
you gonna
King,
sign
take
on
care of
for a
him.
trilogy but you need a break?
If
Eyebrow
y'all read,
King, take care of
if
him.
y'all read the fucking article, bro, he was trying to work through the fucking pain and decided to get the fucking surgery.
Uh,
Hey, if better be
fucking
if
Just take time
better
off
be can get a fucking root canal before the fucking colon fight, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
If
before the
fucking better
fight.
be can get a torn meniscus
Mm-hmm.
before the first better be fight, so be it. Dumb fuck.
Mm-hmm.
What really kills our
Facts.
argument is when I ask y'all the question if Benavidez did what Bivol did and tried to work through a certain fight, but had an injury and said, "Hey, listen, I got to take a moment. Y'all would give him grace, but you're not giving it to Bivol. The person who actually did it kills y'all
Man, I'm gonna
argument."
call that nigga a duck. I don't care
That's
what you
fanboy
talking
right
about. I'm
No,
gonna
there.
call that
you
nigga a
would
duck.
call Benavidez
That's
a duck if he
fanboy right
told
there.
me he had an injury. If he had an injury,
But that's what I'm
you supposed
saying.
to
If you need a break, just say you need a break. Don't have
he,
everybody believing you finna fight a third fight and
he,
you know damn well you ain't.
He
And
You
you
didn't
got
ain't
a
say
gonna
point
show
on
you
that.
nothing.
better
You
in the
got a point on
process.
that.
He
You
didn't
got
say
you
you're
anything.
assuming
you
right
got a
now, but
point
you're
on
Just keep
that.
it real,
assuming.
bro. That's
You
all.
got
If
a
he would have
point on
kept it
that.
real, because guess
You're
what?
assuming.
He had back to
You
back.
are
He had some hell
assuming.
of a back to
Don't
back
know.
fights.
Everything you're saying is based on assumption. You cannot trace
It ain't
anything
no
to just
based on
to a
assumption.
fact. At
If
this
you
moment
hurt,
right
you
now,
hurt, bro.
anything that you're saying is a fact because we don't
Bro,
know.
you
But
got
if you
all
are
these fans waiting on this fight, and the whole time your ass finna you know you
you
hurt.
don't know, you assume.
We're coming
When you
back from
assume
a
you got
good
passed out
debate
of
to
you and
this
me,
right here.
there's
But he's
nothing factual on what you're saying.
what you saying here, bro? The WBO won't prove, bro. That I ain't never
Yeah,
seen that
but
before.
there's a reason why they won't
There's a
prove.
reason for that.
What do you mean
So
you ain't
why he
never
ain't
seen
showed it
that?
yet? I ain't never
Bro,
seen that shit.
How
I don't
long
care.
you been watching
I ain't never seen
basketball?
that before.
Wait a
Do
minute. You
you
ain't never
understand
seen
that
that
the
before. Hold on,
procedure
hold
and
on.
the
You ain't never
Boy,
seen
process
that
if
on
it
before.
come out,
No, wait a
so what
minute.
y'all gonna
Hold
say?
on.
What y'all
Hold on.
gonna
Then you
say if
must
it
not.
come
Hold
out
on. Then
that
you
his
must
ass
ain't been
ain't had
watching
no
the sport.
surgery?
Hold on. You must ain't been watching the sport. You ain't never seen that before. Didn't Joe Cordina get an extension with the IBF when he had a hand injury and they still stripped him? They only gave him 1 week extension. This has happened before. You just don't know the shit because you don't follow other
So who
fighters.
else it happened
Just
to?
Benavidez.
So he had a fight coming up.
He got his hand
Did he
injury
have a
and the fight.
Did he have a
And
trilogy
he
fight coming
showed
up?
paperwork. The IBF, he showed paperwork to the IBF. They gave him 1 week. But after the other week,
Hey,
he tried to get another one. They didn't
so
give it
how
to him and
long
they stripped him anyway. They
how long
stripped him anyway.
Bivol
So
got?
that's been done before, bro. That's the
How long
IBF.
Bivol got?
He has until I think the 10th of this month.
Shit, nigga, it's
It's the
motherfucker, it's down
18th.
there the
No,
20th,
the
nigga.
18th. My bad. No, the 20th or I don't remember what
Today the
date.
18th.
What date was it, Clavo? That they're
We
asking
gonna
him is
man,
like
we gonna have to wait for that, man, because
If
right
he
now,
don't
bro.
show, so what y'all gonna say? What y'all gonna
if
say if
he
he don't show no
if he
proof?
doesn't show it, then he doesn't show it, and we can talk about it then.
See,
And
hold
y'all
on,
ain't
hold
gonna
on.
call him no dub?
If
It
everything
better
was
be
on a
something
if everything
significant as
was on
well.
a up
Better
and
be
up, it
that
shouldn't
fucking
even take this
bullshit. It has
long
to
for
be
the paperwork to
significant
come
back
in.
surgery. That's what it
Hey,
needs to be.
hey, well, look, man, it's crazy that we're talking shit on both of this, but David said he had an injured head in the Bostic fight. Where the fuck is that evidence at?
Yeah,
His hand was
What the fuck
swelled
are we
up in
doing
the
here,
I didn't even
Clavo?
want
post-fight
to bring
press
that up.
conference.
I didn't even want to bring
In the
that up,
Hey,
post-fight
Clavo.
press
he ain't
conference,
used no hand injury to get out the fight.
true, he got in
This
there
is the
with a
back.
hand injury and still busted him up.
He just
This is
sat
the
on the
back. Hey, this
sideline
is the
for a
back
couple
issue,
of
man.
extra months.
The back is everything, bro. So man, if it's fake, then yeah, he's a duck, straight up.
It's amazing
But
that
look,
y'all.
but when
It's
answer
amazing
this
that you're
question,
watching y'all
answer this.
screaming and
When has
When the
Bivol
fuck
moved
did
like
the
this
that?
asses of
injury
your.
happen? When did this? So did this injury happen in camp or was he
no,
already hurt?
it's just
It was.
dude.
It's
As
been
a
hurt.
fighter,
He's been
he's been
reporting, bro. It's been since the first fight, bro. He had lingering pain. It wasn't as much, and it started accumulating more. And it
It
the
started
started
while
thing
he
is,
was
hurting more
dude.
training.
when
He
David
was
became
trying to
his
push through it.
mandatory.
He
That's
was
when it
trying to
really
push
started
through
to
it, but
hurt.
he couldn't.
When
So
David
why
was
they won't make
mandatory.
him no? They can make him a champion in recess. Oh, he said
That's a
he
good
had.
point.
Nah, he said he had this injury for 10 years.
WBC ain't doing that. WBC
Yeah,
ain't gonna do
exactly.
that
This is
because
some minor
WBC
WBC
ain't doing
doesn't.
injury
nothing but
since
screw.
forever.
Wait, hold
He
on.
fought
WBO
he
doesn't
Hold on,
do
twice
check this out.
champion and
with
recess
this
to my.
There ain't gonna be no
twice.
Hold
championship
on,
reset for
Clavo.
B-ball when it comes to the WBC. The WBC has been screwing them over for years. Are we forgetting the timeline of the WBC and the B-ball history? I mean,
Clavo.
let's
No,
be
it's
Facts.
WB. It's everybody's fault other than Bivol's. Okay, let it out. Come on, blame
Clavo.
everybody else.
Does the
Blame the
WBO
cleaning
have a
lady, the
champion?
next
And
door
hold on,
neighbor.
guys.
It's not
Moran,
Bivol's
You don't
fault.
care about
hold on,
history.
Clavo.
You don't care about history unless it benefits your guy, and that's your problem. And that's why
Exactly.
you're a
Thank
jackass.
you.
Ho
Clavo,
hum,
Clavo,
Thank
ho hum.
you.
Clavo,
That's
Clavo.
exactly what it is.
Facts.
Hold on, Clavo. Let me ask you a question.
Facts.
Does the WBO have a champion in recess? I don't. I think that's the only one that does it. Does it have that? A
What's the
champion
No,
in
I
recess?
think
WBO?
you know what? Actually, wasn't I think Jermel Charlo was a champion in recess for a little
But that's
while.
WBC though. That's or
No. Jermel, not Jamal.
oh, okay.
Other
You
than
know, the
Okay.
that,
WBC does it, but they wasn't gonna do that for B-ball, and I don't
no,
know
not for
why we.
Bebo, not with that Russian band. No.
Nah, they don't do it. They don't do that shit. I don't think.
But they won't do it to Beterbiev. It was a single one-sided slight on B-ball for years, and it was an easy move for Benavidez to go that way because the WBC been sticking it to him for years. Like I don't want to hear this. Oh, he dug Benavidez. He's dropped his
All he
belt. I
had to
don't.
do was fight him.
His garbage. WBC been cock for years,
All
and
he
y'all sit
had to
there
do was fight him.
one
That's all
sanctioning
he
body,
had to do.
sanctioning body in the entire game. Get the
He
fuck
could have
out of
just
here.
fought him. He could have fought him. He could have fought Better BF next year. He gonna fight him next year anyway.
Crooks and y'all supporting that shit because it's benefiting your God. Y'all niggas is fugazi for that shit.
You
Y'all
sound
ain't
dumb as
calling it.
shit.
Y'all fugazi for not calling it out.
Nah.
Exactly.
Call out. I know the Bivol ain't gonna be scared of no Benavidez. Why? We got documented history. He fighting the best. He beat
Didn't we
the
hear that
current
song with
cruiserweight
Canelo?
Bro,
Didn't
who
we
champion.
get
Who
a
he
thank
beat? Who he
Tom
beat the
Canelo?
best?
Hold on.
He beat
He
Who he
Canelo.
wants
beat? That's
to
the bit.
debate.
Yeah, David Benavidez when he didn't fought the type of fighters he didn't fought. But y'all so damn goofy.
How?
Not you,
Well,
not
he
you.
beat up on a
God,
small
Mills
light
wins the
heavyweight.
debate. I'm sorry.
you're just
Man, hey,
misguided.
was Joe Smith Jr. a solid opponent for Bivol?
Hell yeah. Joe, my guy.
Okay,
Joe
so
solid for
was
me.
Pascal a good opponent?
I don't know. Just
Okay.
Pascal on
What have
that
they got
shit.
to do with
I
the
don't
Sullivan
know.
Mexican
Barrera.
monster? What have they got to do with the Mexican monster? Are
Sullivan
you saying they're
Barrera.
comparable?
Not a
Are you
damn
saying Joe
thing.
Smith is
Hey,
comparable?
they, hey,
He beat a
ain't
Mexican
nobody
monster in
trying to fight
Zerto.
the Mexican monster, boy.
Yeah,
It's
but they're
always
not
an
David.
excuse.
They're
He
not
beat a
It's
He
David.
already beat
always
a
an
Mexican.
excuse.
He already
I
beat a
want to
Mexican
address
monster
something
in
real quick.
Zerto.
I just want to address one more thing because I got to get ready to pull out. If somebody in the chat said, "Oh, you repeating ring IQ narratives," the thing is this: I don't agree with him on everything. Some things I disagree with, but there's a lot of things I agree with. Just because I happen to agree with him, some things don't mean it's a narrative his. Because I come up with my own conclusions,
Is
do
that
my
heated?
own
You said that?
research, come up with my own ideas. So the goofy shit y'all be saying
They
in the
got
chat,
blue hair in my shit.
y'all need to put a sausage in your mouth because y'all sound dumb.
Sounds like
Y'all
they hit
sound
a
like
Is
nerve,
that
y'all
Rick.
Eden?
y'all
Yeah,
sound like
you
Sounds
sound
like a
like
nerve
Eden. Is that
block.
Eden?
y'all sound like
Is that
Eden, is that Eden?
y'all don't want to
Eden
talk
won't get on the
reasonable
panel,
boxing.
man.
Y'all just want to talk insults and say stupid shit. Say something that actually means something and counts something instead of just talking out the side of your goddamn neck.
It
When
sounds
you
Yeah, that
like
was
agree
they
with
hit a
that's
when you
nerve
probably
when you
there,
Eden's
when
dumb
when
Joe.
you
ass.
when you have a
But say,
congruent viewpoint of another individual, they say you taking talking points or whatever, man. Man, don't listen to that dude, bro. That dude, he be getting his throat slow stroke. Don't listen to
that
him.
boy
Oh,
got
Fuck
blue
out of
oh,
here.
oh, oh, oh.
Real slow. He was like the people in UK say he a sausage. He's a sausage. And Mirage is sausage too.
Yeah.
Nah, Mirage a bitch.
Hey,
Oh,
let's
Jesus
talk
he,
about
Christ,
let's
he
let's,
likes
let's
hold
talk
on, hold on.
about
he likes
hey man,
boxing. Yeah.
why y'all doing dog like that?
Hold on,
cuz he ain't
Let me
about
let me
shit.
finish
Cause he
these
likes
bills real
it. He
quick.
enjoys it.
Hold on, let me
Let's get
finish
the
these
bills.
bills real
Say
quick.
he enjoys it.
Let me finish these bills real quick. Shout out to Edgar and Preem one more time, man, for looking out for the big homie. The Gooch says,
Fuck
you
that
tell
guy.
them, you tell them, Brim, Flame Thong has no clue.
They killed that flame thong shit, bro.
Man, this nigga, man, why you keep talking to me, bro? I don't do Gucci's and all that shit. I ain't with that fruit ass
So you
shit,
do
dog.
penises?
Your name
Listen,
is Gooch, nigga. Stop talking to me, nigga.
You don't do
Yo,
Gucci?
you're named after the part
Gooch, you make that
under the
nigga
nut sack,
uncomfortable.
between the nut sack, the scrotum, and the
I
asshole.
tried
That's
to
your name. Your
Man, that's
name
the
is
whole
Gooch,
point,
nigga.
bro.
I tried to tell that
Flamo,
dummy
that's the
that.
whole point, bro.
I tried to tell that dummy that.
Ain't no grown man naming
That's,
themselves the Gooch.
no one's calling
Man,
themselves
asking
flame
you
on.
ashy ass chicks, bro.
Yeah,
Relax.
that's okay. But my name, listen, man, y'all got
Sugar
the
bum
Gucci.
boot ass nigga.
Y'all got a grown man calling himself Jiggly. What's his
Actually,
name?
you got your
Jiggly what?
helmet on, buddy? You have
Any
your
listen, man. Anytime a grown man start his name off with Jiggly, you know
Yeah,
it's a problem.
Jigglypuff. Yeah.
Oh
It's a
man.
problem.
man. Shout out the
Jiggly.
homie Jiggly.
Jigglypuff,
Shout out the homie. Shout out the homie
That
Jiggly.
actually might be
Jigglypuff.
important to a child, so I ain't gonna judge him.
Hold on, let
Shout
me
out
get the
Almost.
the
next
shout out
one.
the
Let me
homie
get the
Jiggly.
next one. The cable guy says Ashy Knuckles thinks 3 acres is impressive in bum ass South Carolina.
Hey man, don't do South Cat like that, bro. Don't do the
Hey
South
man,
like
listen,
that,
man.
nigga. Where
Like,
you
hey
from,
man,
nigga?
listen. Like I done
You from South
told,
Carolina, flame?
like I done told.
Nah, I'm from
Listen, man. Like I
Florida.
done told all these
Oh,
keyboard
okay.
gangsters in the chat, man. Everybody do a lot of chatting, but they ain't showing shit. They just running off with their mouth about what I don't got. But they
Edgar and
ain't
Preem
say
said
they
I
ain't
ain't
showing
running
all
What
the
do
about
you
what
call
I
bullshit
with
got. I
Edgar?
don't
they
talk
got
about
though.
that. I talk about
They just running
boxing.
off with the mouth, man, with a
I
lot
talk
of
about
jokes.
boxing. I don't talk
With
about
a
what I
lot of
got.
jokes. But listen
You
here,
don't even
man.
know what
Look,
I
I'm
got.
just gonna show y'all. Listen, man. I'm just gonna give y'all a little small thing that I know. Y'all never answered this question for me. And it's funny because I had to look up the rules because y'all always were screaming. David Benavidez never signed his mandatory. Now, if I'm correct when I read the rules, so I can keep it short, so I won't burn no time. The reason for a mandatory is when either the champion is shitting you or the sanctioning body of the belt that you're fighting for. Now, y'all
What?
tell me David Benavidez should have signed his mandatory. So that's basically saying since Canelo gave
Not
all those
signed,
fucking
enforced.
excuses of why he didn't want to fight him,
You have to
y'all
put
was
in his
saying
paperwork.
he should have signed it because that would have forced Canelo to fight him. Which y'all overlooked the whole point that he's trying to make the man have to go through suing him in court to make him fight. Isn't
What?
That's
that
not
something?
suing.
And
What?
y'all leave that point
You
out,
don't
but
know shit
y'all
about
You're
never
boxing,
answer
stupid,
that
dude.
bro.
question because y'all always be like,
You just proved
David should
yourself
have
right
signed
there.
his mandatory. But a mandatory is not signed just for you to get a fight. A mandatory is signed when you're getting shitted on from either the champion or the sanctioning body of the belt that you're fighting
No, you're
for.
a mandatory. You
Which
Man,
have to
fuck
means,
go.
like y'all
Benavidez.
say, That
Do you
would have
even know? Do you
forced
even know the
that
last
would
guy
have
who
forced
sold the
Canelo to
WBC
fight
and he
him,
sued the
which
WBC
means
is?
Canelo was on some ducking type shit. Sounds a little chickerish, little yellow
Okay.
belly to me.
Hey,
We don't
Bivol
know
So can
learned
shit
a
y'all
lot
about
from
explain
boxing.
that?
Canelo
Since
in the
y'all always
ring,
This
talking
is
even
about
how
we
to
don't know
duck.
mandatory, can
shit
y'all
about
explain
boxing,
that?
That is a
Ashley. I'm
stretch
sorry. We
like a
don't know shit
motherfucker,
about
How is
man.
it a stretch? I just
That's
explained
a
to you
stretch,
what a
family.
mandatory is. Now go look it up and
He
tell
didn't
me if I'm
explain the
lying.
motherfucking thing to me.
Go look up the WBC. Listen, man, go look up
And
the
it's funny
WC.
if
Go
Canelo would have
look
fought
up the rules
Benavidez,
for the
whipped his ass, he would have
WBC
just been
sanctioning
another
body when it
Manziel
comes
like
to
everybody else, like
mandatory.
Munguia
Why
and
he ain't do
Cerrone.
it then? He could have did it
No,
then. He
there's no
fighting
ifs and
everybody
buts in
else.
boxing. There's no ifs
You
and
got
buts. It
John
didn't
Ryder.
happen.
You
Well, that's
got
It
his
didn't
fault. He
happen.
moved
So
up. Why did David move up?
Can
He for what? For what reason?
Hey,
we're
Can
not
I
he
doing
ain't
make
Mauricio
a
only
nothing
do
that
point?
what
can
you
Sullivan.
want him to
motivate
say.
him
What he
every
Hey,
say,
time.
Bivol?
Mauricio
Know that.
Suleiman
Can I
Know that.
exposed
make a
his
Know that.
point?
Every
One,
time
ass
yeah,
Benavidez
He
big
fight,
but
time.
because
look.
he
Let me
didn't
let me
have the
You guys
type
finish
of
these
realize
money
that
that
chats
every
real
time,
Canelo
quick.
wanted to fight him.
Benavidez
You knew
fight,
that.
he has to
Hold
pay
on
sanctioning fees.
one second. Let me
Duh.
finish these chats real quick. Cable God says one of my work trucks is worth more than his whole junkyard and XST Charger with them corny ass rims.
Who
Those are the
got
oh
Hondas on
rims?
his
Are you talking about
rims.
Ashy Knuckles? He got them
He-
rims from '02.
no, he got the
Oh, nigga, my
same
shit
Hondas
don't
on.
stop. My
Yo,
shit
yo,
Come
yo,
stop.
yo,
on,
yo,
the
yo.
Listen,
I
man.
gotta. I
Listen, man.
just
Look
wanted to
at
add.
what.
I just
Hold
wanted
on,
to
Listen,
add one
man.
thing before I gotta
I
go.
tell
hold on,
you what.
Ashley. We
If
got more.
Pirelli,
El Caesar
listen, man.
says
If
Ashley
Pirelli's,
took
Everybody
his
talking about
driver's
money,
license
boy.
in a
listen, man.
clown car.
If Pirelli's is cheap, then I guess I'm
Hold on,
cheap.
Ashley. I'm
You
still
feel what I'm
reading. Hold on,
saying?
Ashley. I know. I'm gonna let you respond. He
his
said
I
you
gotta
took his
get
junkyard,
my
driver's
money
dude.
license
up.
in a clown car.
All
AJA
these
says
niggas rich.
Ashley lives in a junkyard. Stop it, fool. You know you broke as a joke.
Hell yeah, broke as fuck.
Damn,
Uh,
I gotta get my
Yo,
Ashley,
yo,
money
Damn,
up,
Antonio,
Ashley,
dog.
hold on. Antonio says, "What's
damn, bro, I'm
Mirage's?"
broke as shit.
He said, "What's Mirage's pound for pound list?" We're gonna come right back to that as soon as we're done
David,
because I
David,
want to. I
David,
really
David,
want to know
David.
it because it can't be David 10 times.
hey, yo, Nuke.
Dwayne Strauss says
Dylon,
Ashley is
Dylon,
the type.
Dylon.
Yeah, and Dwayne
David
Strauss
is
says Ashley's the type to steal
last
from.
time I looked,
Hold
David's
on,
already
Ashley.
on a pound for pound list.
Hold on,
Last time
Ashley.
I looked.
All right, Ashley. Hold on. Dwayne says Ashley the type to steal from a yard sale.
Shit.
JMA says, "How can someone who hasn't done nothing relevant is irrelevant in his career get his meat love so hard, and he's still an up and
Fucking
comer?" I'm
facts.
assuming that why y'all loving
God
David's meat so much
damn.
and he ain't did nothing is I'm
Oh,
assuming that's what he's saying.
Why
More or
y'all?
less.
Why y'all love niggas meats that's ducking all the time? Why y'all love they meat?
Oh
Y'all
my
exactly.
like
goodness.
why y'all on they meat? They ducking.
Want to
He
know
trying to
Hold
fight.
on, we got two more. We got two
Oh, David's
more.
trying to fight.
Nomas Tomas says Flame Thong has his monthly visitor. Oh my god. And
No
Nomas
must what?
and then he says Flame Thong.
Hey, listen, man. As much as
Perpendicular
David gets,
See how on see. Hey man, listen. I fuck with
That's
y'all. I fuck with y'all.
crazy.
Y'all got some freaky ass fans on this
Oh,
Hell
bitch. Like
yeah.
all these motherfuckers
perpendicular is
freaky,
Wait,
bro.
hold
crazy.
on. Claymon looks like
All
Whoopi
these niggas
Goldberg over
freaky.
here.
Hey,
when they
Nuke.
on?
Yo, why
Hey,
y'all
Hey,
hey,
y'all
love
need to
him?
Claymon,
stay
Claymon.
y'all
Listen,
ass
man.
aside. Y'all need to stay
Claymon,
y'all
I just
freak
want Nuke before I
asses
gotta
aside. Y'all niggas freaky,
Claymon,
boy.
This nigga
Claymon,
got
what?
me crying, bro.
Hold on, hold
Perpendicular,
on,
that
Nuke,
shit is
Nuke,
drag.
Claymon,
Hold
Listen,
on. I
I
need
don't
an
let a
answer for
bit.
this.
I wouldn't let a bit play back there, even if she wanted
hey,
to.
dude,
I ain't
Whoopi
gonna play that
Goldberg,
with her.
I got to answer this question real quick. Mirage, what's your pound for pound list, real quick?
David Benavidez, David Benavidez, David
I'm not
Benavidez.
really into pound for pound lists, and I'm not interested in
Just give me the best of your pound for
discussions.
pound list.
No,
Just give me
no.
one on the
Top
spot.
five.
How about
Top
no?
five.
Just top five, then Mirage.
No,
Top
I don't
five.
have
Who your
something
favorite
pinned down
fighters,
top
bro?
five.
he doesn't know
I just
anybody
told you I'm
else.
not really into pound for
So
pound
he's
lists,
scared to give
period.
Well,
us
just
his
who
top
your
five.
favorite fighters?
He's scared, bro. Give me your
He's
top five
scared.
favorite
Hey,
fighters, then.
Nuke. I just wanted to add
I
one
want.
thing before
I'll
I
give
got
y'all
cut
mine.
off.
I'll give y'all mine.
Go ahead,
Off
Flame.
the top. Off the top.
Go ahead, Whoopi
Bud,
Goldberg.
Canelo,
Bud Canelo.
Usyk, motherfucking goddamn Better BL, and motherfucking damn one more. Fuck
Coming
it.
off a loss?
I'm gonna say anyway.
I can fuck with that.
Hey, you still
Okay.
got
Hey, I
Canelo in
fuck
the
with
top
that.
five, man.
All
You
right,
still
all
I
got
right,
him
fuck
in
Bro,
the
with
all
that.
top
right.
Bro,
I
five,
I
fuck
man.
fuck
with
with
that.
Canelo. Don't get
pound
that
list,
shit
but you want to
twisted, bro.
talk about his. So
You got
tell me
Canelo.
yours.
You got Canelo on
I
three
fuck with
play.
Canelo. I fuck with Canelo.
Hold on,
Hell yeah.
Mirage, you're not into a pound for pound list, but you want to criticize and question his. Give me a pound
Correct.
for
Exactly,
pound
Yeah.
list.
dumbass.
Correct.
Come on, give
Hey,
me
hey,
five. Come on, right now.
Yeah, put your 5 in if you want to fucking
Put
give
We
your
your
already
two
went
five
over this
in, or
cents,
you
before.
so
ain't
I
got
can
nothing
amend
to
it
say.
wisely.
Say
We
it
went
tomorrow.
over this before. It's hard to find 5 that really stand out. Really,
Really?
David,
Yeah, so y'all can't
Crawford,
call me no fanboy.
Usyk, Inui,
David.
and
David.
Moses.
Oh
You know,
my
I know,
God.
bro.
Moses
David.
is a special talent already. He's
Oh,
top 5.
Moses Thomas in there.
So Moses is top 5.
Bro,
He's a special
No, he
talent.
ain't
Yeah,
say that's his pound for pound. That's
there's
who he
not many
like.
special talents in the sport. So yeah, he
Wait,
stands
so
out.
Because
okay,
you
so
haven't
hold
seen
on.
him.
Wait, was this
Because
a
you haven't seen
favorites
him.
list or a pound for pound list?
No,
Favorites.
exceptional fighters.
Oh,
Exceptional.
okay.
I don't care.
David's an
Devin Haney.
exceptional
Devin
fighter.
Haney was undisputed. They didn't make him
Oh
pound
my
for
God,
pound
that's a.
because
Hey,
No
hey,
problem.
someone tell.
was not
It don't make him pound for
exceptional in my
pound. It
opinion.
matter who you beat. It ain't
Eh, eh,
about
eh,
beating champions all the time. It's about who the champion is. So
Yeah,
sometimes
it's who
Yeah,
you beat, but it's
belts
all
is
about
about
What?
David ain't
opportunity.
beat
opportunities.
no
Like
credible champion if we're gonna do it like
What
that.
was that?
Who
Bravo.
ain't beat no credible champion?
David, he ain't beat no credible champion.
No.
It don't matter. Like that's
What
what
the
I'm saying,
fuck you
bro.
just got
Like
done saying? What the
you
Come
fuck
can
on,
did you just
Flame.
say?
you can have a fighter that was a champion, and you can have a fighter that wasn't a champion that's better than the fighter that
I don't know,
was. You
man. I
have
don't
to.
think
Okay,
Whoopi
let's do it
Goldberg
like
over
this.
here
Let's do it
doesn't
like this.
doesn't know.
Anthony.
I don't put a lot
Yo,
of
yo,
emphasis
yo,
on
hold up. I
belts.
had a point to make.
Oh, go ahead, real
Go
talk.
ahead,
Yeah,
real
he been
talk.
Okay,
trying to
so
get he
look,
been trying to get his off.
Hey, don't forget
Flame
about
on.
our bet, nigga.
Flame on, Ashy Mirage. We can all agree that the WBC is protecting their boy Canelo, right?
They protect. Yeah, they protect a couple
They're
fighters.
protecting him from Canelo, right? They're protecting their boy
But
Canelo, right?
but but if you think about it, they owe that to Benavidez. That's how they
Hold
do.
on, hold on. Just
What?
let me land my plane
They
real quick.
the belt, bro.
We agree
They
that
owe.
the WBC are pieces of shit and they're protecting their boy Canelo. You know they don't want to give Benavidez a shot, right?
Ooh, I
So
know where you're
why the
going.
fuck is it that Benavidez is still
Protect it.
paying sanctioning fees to these people who don't want to give him a shot?
Ooh.
Cause
Why is he
he
giving these
want.
people money?
So
Ooh.
he
You have
not
to
supposed
take
to
the
be a
hold on,
belt.
hold
He
on.
not
There's
supposed
That's
to get
why
his
you
belt.
end up in
hold on.
court
There's three other
suing because
championships there,
No,
buddy.
the
even better.
reason you
Why
end
not
up
Hey,
in
go for
so
court
another
so
suing
sanctioning
is
body?
because
but
you
Even
look
gave all
better.
this
though,
money to
but
these
look
people and
though,
they're not giving you your shot.
but
That's why
look
you end up in
though,
He
court and
could have
it's a
gone to
suit.
WBO and become a number one contender right there,
but look
or at
though,
least
Facts.
IBF.
Canelo dropped this belt all to win it back and still fuck with the WBC. He has to fuck with the WBC. You
Whoopi
can't
Goldberg.
like.
Whoopi
Why would
Goldberg.
you turn down the belt? Why would you
He
turn
said
down being
Whoopi
a
Goldberg.
champion?
That nigga said
Like even
Whoopi
it like
Goldberg. That's fucked up.
all them sanctioning belt bodies full of shit sometimes. To be honest, but
No, they not.
you still
yeah,
stop
Whoopi
playing,
Goldberg. He
bro.
could have
Stop
gone to
The
playing.
the IBF.
WBO and the IBF, bro. Those are the strictest, bro.
but
IBF
But
be stripping them.
they
IBO
let
IBF
is
be
not.
they
stripping
let
motherfuckers.
bro. IBF ain't never stripped Spence.
Yeah, and there must be a reason.
That's
That's
right.
actually a good point, and there's a reason for that.
Hmm.
As soon as fucking Crawford gets the belt, he gets stripped right away. Ain't that about a bitch? Yeah,
Exactly.
think about that.
Yeah.
Who got
Yeah.
stripped
Yeah,
right
because they're
away?
all dodgy. They're all
Bud
Bud, he
fucking
got
Crawford.
stripped
dodgy.
3 months after that
They're all
belt.
fucking
After
stripped right
having that
away.
belt.
And
Cause he
that's
wasn't finna
because Spence
but
Wait,
he
wait, wait,
wasn't
wait,
finna
wait.
was a
defend
bigger
it.
No,
draw than him
no,
He
He
too.
hold
was
was
on,
trying to
he
get
Clavo.
a
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Hey,
he
you know
Clavo,
was
what?
didn't
never
did
gonna
hold on,
defend the
Clavo.
belt.
What
Clavo.
was the last IBF defense for Spence? Do you know?
No, Clavo, didn't Canelo get stripped by the IBF as well?
Spence was a
Yeah,
bigger
He
twice.
sure
draw.
did.
Twice
Spence was a
already.
bigger draw than
Yeah, he
Crawford.
got stripped twice
That's why
because
they
he.
wasn't going to strip Spence at that time. Spence is a bigger. He was a bigger draw than Crawford.
Hey, what the fuck?
I
That
think
ain't
it
have
was
nothing to do with the
Ocapo.
fight. What you talking about has
What?
How the
nothing to
fuck
do
was
with the
he a
Huh?
fight.
bigger
Listen,
draw?
man.
What?
No, the point I'm trying to
That
make is
has nothing
falls
to do
out
with
with
the
this. We
precedent
talking
fucking
about the
Brim,
championship.
Brim,
It
get
was
his
in the
ass. Brim,
IBF
get
not
his ass.
stripping Spence.
The point
The bottom line
my
is
point
they
was
beat
all the
IBS.
sanctioning bodies done did some
Can I give y'all
bullshit
the
before.
facts real quick, please? I'm trying to give y'all facts, not fiction. What Daryl people said is they made a mistake in regards to Spence because they didn't know it was going to take him longer to come back, and they gave him a medical exemption as well. So that's the
But you
reason
make
why
him a
the
champion in recess.
IBS, they
Make him a
didn't put him in
champion in
recess.
recess.
Wait, IBF doesn't have that rule, dude.
Well,
That's
strip
not a
him.
rule. That's not an IBS. But they did strip
Don't
him. They gave him a medical exemption because he
don't
got
strip
hit.
somebody else, but don't strip this person.
No, I feel
Listen,
like the
wherever the
WBO is the
money
most
at, that's
consistent.
what the sanctioning body's gonna fuck with.
Oh
Where the money at?
man.
Brim, they don't know who Daryl Peoples is. They don't know who Gilberto Mendoza is. They don't know.
And
Mm.
I just got to say this
There you
to
go.
Ashley
Stick
Knuckles
to
real quick,
basketball,
man.
Whoopi Goldberg.
I just got to say this to Ashley Knuckles
Who
real
the
quick.
fuck?
I don't know who
Man,
said that
put
shit.
your face on
I
the
didn't say
screen.
it. I didn't say it.
I said
Put your
Whoopi
face on the
Goldberg.
screen.
I ain't going. You already saw it,
Put your
buddy.
face on the
No, that's
screen.
two bracelets, bro.
Put your face face on screen.
Go ahead, Nuke. What you
What
saying?
you gonna
I'm
say,
Whoopi
Nuke?
Goldberg. Who is you? But let's see
So
who you is. I'm Whoopi Goldberg. Who you
I'm
is? Let's
Gabriella
see your face.
Sondora. We already established
so
that.
105. He's telling
Oh,
you
he don't
to
want to put his face on
105. He's
screen.
telling you to cam up 105.
I'm the fat kid from Up, like last time. You can see my face in
Let's
the
see the
last part.
fat.
He
Okay,
just want to see
Cartman.
it.
Let
Oh
us see,
yeah, yeah.
Cartman.
He
Why do
he
you
is
want to
the
see my
fat kid from
face?
up. That's fucked.
You talking? You judging me? You motherfucker judging what I look like? You critiquing another man looks.
No,
So
Really,
what the
I'll
your
fuck
claim
you
that
look
dreadlocks. That's
like?
pretty
exactly, bro.
much
I'll
it,
claim
man.
that.
Hey, Nuke, what was you saying, bro? What was you saying?
All
The
right.
only thing, the only thing I wanted to say to not to 105 to Ashley Knuckles is, I mean, we could never talk about Edgar Moreno because I've personally seen his house, and he ain't
Damn.
sitting on nothing less than 1.5. The house
Damn.
itself, the property itself.
Damn. Damn.
All
I'm
right.
just telling you.
What, his dad's house? His
No, no,
parents'
no.
house?
Hey, he's
How
living
you?
different. Hey, man, you're gonna have to open up a big can of kangaroo piss over there, Mirage,
Yep. And
because
drink that shit.
this
Down
Yeah,
that.
that
ain't.
motherfucker
He's
big
not
My
cat
out
dad
there
piss.
had a
playing.
$1.5
Hold on,
million dollar
Mirage. Hold
house.
on, Mirage.
Show me the
He's not.
paperwork.
He don't
That's
have a
it.
bunch of willoughbys and shit in his
Yeah, whatever.
backyard. This man is living
Man,
different.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what another man got, bro. We talking about boxing.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
y'all
about to
all
go. I
got
just
more
want
Good,
money
to say
than
this
good for
me.
one thing.
him.
Y'all
I'm
all
about to
got
go
more
off and
money
say
than
this
me.
one thing real quick, and it's gonna rattle Clavo and y'all's cages. And I'm
Hey,
sure Mirage is gonna
who like boots
say,
on this
listen,
motherfucker?
I'll make this statement real quick. Bottom line, at the end of the day, no matter how goofy Benavidez and them move, Canelo was the most superior A side of all A side. If Canelo wanted the Benavidez fight, he would have made the motherfucker. He did not. So, end of the day, that's what it is. I don't give a fuck about that fight no more. If it happens, I'll be great. But they're in different divisions. But at the end of the day, no matter how goofy Benavidez team move, Canelo want to fight. He got the power to make it. He didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
fight.
Yeah. What's
I
I
can't
At
agree.
argue
that
with that.
No, no.
can you agree on
Hold on,
that?
Brim. Hold on,
What's
Brim.
that called
I
again?
agree 100%. Just like Brian Norman dug boots. All right, let me read this next chat real quick.
How Brian
Let me
Norman
get to
dug
this next
boots?
chat real quick. I got a chat. I
I
got
got
a chat. Hold on,
confidence
fellas.
in
Hold
the mouth,
on.
not
Damn.
Hold
Whose
on,
cage is
fellas.
rattled
Hold on,
now?
fellas. Hold on. Pull your panties up. Let me read this real quick. Oh, he
It don't
cammed up for
matter.
you, Flame. Hold on.
I know the
He
fact.
cammed up real quick, Flame.
There you go, Flame.
There you go, Flame.
What?
He cammed
There you
up.
go.
Oh, you sick.
Man, listen. All right, bro. All right, bro. You got it, bro. I ain't
There
even
you
gonna
go,
say
buddy.
that.
No, it's just a joke, man.
Oh,
I
Brim,
don't.
peace out.
You a handsome man. You a handsome
Damn.
young man.
He say you a handsome young man.
You a handsome young man.
He called that nigga
Flame, you
Oh
wild,
my
Flame.
lord.
fucking
Flame
Flame
Oh
on.
wilding over
shit.
here.
Man, I'm finna roll up,
No,
man.
but
Y'all
apparently
tripping.
I'm the fat kid from up, so
Hey,
I'm
Hey,
used
I,
to
round
I
one's
this
got
gotta
a
shit.
new
Hey,
fan.
shit,
That's great.
I'm fat
He
too,
likes you.
bro. I'm a little chunky too, bro. I
No,
ain't shit.
I'm about to get ready to roll out to the gym, man. But I'm gonna need Mirage to answer that question while
Hey,
motherfuckers waiting.
see how he tried to throw a shot at your ass? He said as soon as
Who?
he see your fat ass, he said he going to the gym.
Oh man, man, he
Oh,
fucked
that's
up.
I
that's
damn
fine.
sure ain't
Threw a
say
shot
that.
at your
I
fat
damn
ass.
sure ain't say that.
It ain't
Disrespect.
my
Hey, man, my
fault.
I
boy round 105
Hey,
over here.
I
He
It
Still
going
ain't my
off
Mills,
in the
fault.
chat.
Still Mills, you ain't right, dog.
man, don't put that on me, man. Don't put that on me, loved one. Don't
Look,
do that.
I
And what
already,
question did you
you
have?
know,
What questions you got?
actually, Mills is just mad that I put Crawford at pound for pound number 6. That's why
Oh,
he's
why you
angry.
sending shots? I wasn't
Number
going. Why you talking
6?
greasy?
Hold
Why
on,
you want?
105. Tell Flame on who you got above Crawford.
So above Crawford, I have what's his name? Usyk is first. Then you got Inoue on second. Then you got Canelo, or it can be switched with Bivol. And then fourth, I have. I even forgot my phone fucking list. I said the last
Junto.
time.
But
You said Junto.
Junto, and I had
Was it
what was
Bam?
the other fuck?
Bam.
Was it Bam? No. It's hold on.
nah, ain't no fucking. Hey man, listen, that's y'all
Look,
league.
mainly
Y'all know
my
that's
reasoning.
bullshit.
My reasoning was because I wasn't gonna give him a cookie
No,
for he is undisputed
that was
champion.
actually for Flame On. That was actually a pretty mature response, bro.
Mm,
No. I'm not. So why I have him in 6 is because I didn't really feel that his second undisputed title was as complex as the other
Oh
ones,
my
as
god.
everybody else, and
But that
that's
second one
my
was a little
personal
better
view.
than the first.
It's
Bro,
yeah, it's
he
we
beat
going
personal.
back to
Spence
this?
for the second one. He beat
That's what I'm
Yeah,
Indago
but
saying.
for the first one.
no, Spence
105,
was
don't do this, bro.
Yeah,
it's a
man.
Please don't
good
do
fight.
this.
It's a
You
good
ain't got
fight.
no
Well,
you ain't
nah,
got
It's a
no
but
good
wait a
argument
minute.
fight,
here,
but
I'm
man.
trying to
Wait,
Come
help
on,
you,
man.
bro.
105.
Please
I
don't
think
do this.
you used the inactivity more than anything.
inactivity. But also look at Usyk,
He
look at
want to do it.
Bivol, look at a Canelo. All their fighters around that same time were leagues above Spence.
Come on, man.
At
Why we
So
doing this,
47?
man? Come
At
on, man.
47?
What do you mean? Hold on, what?
At 47?
Yes. For Spence wasn't. Would you put Triple G over Spence?
That had nothing to do
We're
with
talking
this.
about
Bro,
at
that's at
47 though.
147.
Oh,
You talking about in the division,
47.
or you talking about in totality, like in general?
Like in number of quality opponents is what I'm saying. In quality
Round
Man,
opponents.
hell no,
105.
Triple G ain't no.
I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna save 105 from himself. 105. We'll pause that for the
Triple
next time, man.
Triple
I can't
G,
let you get destroyed.
that motherfucker ain't fought nobody but Danny Ass Jacobs and goddamn.
You talking like Danny Jacobs was trash or something? Don't do
I
Danny
that.
ain't say,
Jacobs.
Danny
I ain't
Jacobs
say,
not trash,
bro.
dude.
Hold
I ain't
on.
say that though.
Hold on.
But I'm
Let
saying
me
like
hold on. Let me read
overall,
this real quick.
he don't got no better resume than Bud.
Hold on. Let me
Go
read
ahead,
this
Overall, he
real
Luke.
quick.
don't.
JMA says this Duckers are fighting high level opposition. David, most relevant things I'd say is losing his belt, being stupid. That's a very good point. But I'm
Why
glad.
won't
I don't know
nobody
where
fight
Brim
him?
went. Maybe he had to go to work. Maybe he had to check under Brian Norman's nuts. We'll find out next time on the
Hey man, y'all
IBFT.
get out Brian Norman, bro.
And Flame, we about to get out of here. Flame, put the yak down. Salute to everybody, man. Shout out
I
to
don't drink yet. I
Preem,
drink tequila.
Check out my video,
and
Mills. Don't play
Clavo and
dumb.
Edgar,
Don't
my
check out his
Rolly,
Salute.
video.
Steel Mills. Everybody, we out. Salute.
Suck my cock,
Later,
Mirage.
guys.
Salute, y'all.